This is the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, where each week this brother-sister duo gets together to discuss the box office, latest film and TV scoops, along with our latest movie or show review, and what we're getting into next. We're your host, Cheryl.
And Jay.
All right, this week we watched a throwback. This movie is almost as old as Jay is.
Almost.
Anaconda was the movie that we watched, the OG Anaconda, and we're doing this because the new Anaconda, which has almost absolutely nothing to do with the old Anaconda, is coming out in a couple of weeks.
And
so,
Wake Up Dead Man isn't in theaters yet.
It is, but it's in like 1.5 theaters.
Yeah,
and we're not doing it.
You can't see it until it comes out on Netflix.
Yeah,
which will be the norm going forward with most things that come out.
I'm gonna try not to rant too long when we get to that news topic, but I'm gonna hold it in right now because we got trivia and Jay is on deck for trivia. What you got?
All right, Anaconda 1997 trivia. How much did the CGI cost for the Anaconda in 1997?
The CGI. So I know the budget was $45 million. So the CGI had to be. I mean, it couldn't be that much. Just a snake. It couldn't have been more than like $3 million. It's not that heavy.
Okay.
It's only an hour and a half.
Okay.
And the only thing the CGI would be the snake. Right? Because they was on a boat.
Yeah.
They was going down a river.
Okay.
With some jungle.
Okay.
What else do you need the CGI behind?
$3 million?
3 is my final answer.
Okay. So the CGI for the Anacondas costs $100,000 per second.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. 60 seconds is in a minute. This movie is 89 minutes. That's too much. That just feels like too much.
You don't see it a lot. So
I'm not doing.
You don't see the CGI Anaconda a lot. So
what?
You only see the CGI Anaconda in like 3 sequences. So
maybe it's 100,000 per second for them 3 sequences. Because it can't be through the whole
100,000 per second to film it. So I can only think of the 3 sequences in this film where the CGI Anaconda even made an appearance.
You don't need
3 kills.
Maybe like 4-ish, depending if you count the ones in the water.
Okay.
When it was like rolling around, that's technically a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie though did 3 times its budget, so they made the money back. But and $45 million in today's dollars,
you gotta spend it to make it though.
Right, ain't getting you nothing.
$100,000 a second, you gotta spend it.
Right,
to make it.
I guess. I guess it don't look bad, so maybe sure.
It looks interesting.
It looked better than Twister CGI.
Of the era.
Yep, and that movie about the same time.
I don't know if the Anaconda looks better than the
Twisters?
Than the Twisters.
And Twister?
And Twister. Maybe Twisters.
No, I'm talking about the OG one.
Yeah, the OG Twister.
You think the Twisters and Twister look better than the Anaconda?
I mean, they're copy-pasted blue screen Twisters, but they look better than the Anaconda.
Really?
Yeah.
We are talking about 2 different, you can't even compare a snake and a tornado anyway, so I don't know why I brought that up.
Jungle and
right.
Filmed, I don't know, Kansas?
Probably. And I'm talking about like massive tornadoes and an anaconda. So them is not even comparable. But okay, fine. You have your opinions.
Yeah.
But that sounds expensive.
All right, so that is the trivia for this week. Let's get into the rest of the episode.
Welcome to the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, your favorite podcast for movie and TV show news, trailers, and vaguely nerdy topics.
Each week, we dive into the latest film release, talk about the plot, characters, our favorite scenes, and give our rating out of 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Whether you're a casual moviegoer or a hardcore cinephile, we've got something for you. Reviews, news, hot takes, and a few surprises along the way.
So grab your popcorn, open your favorite podcast app or YouTube, and let's roll the reel on this week's latest episode of the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
All right, we have 2 movie announcements. Well, let me take that back. We have a movie announcement, and then we have some hot mess that happened about a movie studio. That's a big deal, so that's why it's on the list. Several cars in the trailer park not full. It's kind of at capacity, though. It's kind of full. And then Helly Dose a bunch of crunch, and we will get to it right now at the top. So another Men in Black film is in the works.
Yes.
Why? I don't know. Because IP is what makes money these days. And nobody wants to watch nothing original. And don't say you do, because the box office numbers tell a different story. Anyway, there are no plot details. We don't have a director. And the script ain't done yet. But they have announced that this movie is coming. But the script will come from somebody who's worked on Bad Boys films before. So the
Bad Boys director work on the other 2 Men in Black?
Oh, you know what? I'm getting my Will Smith movies all jumbled together. I'm like, what you mean? The guy who wrote Bad Boys for Life and Bad Boys Ride or Die is going to write the Men in Black movies. Sorry, the new Men in Black movie. So Will Smith is the connection. That's it.
You know what that means?
Martin Lawrence is coming.
New crew?
No.
New Hot
No.
Crew?
I don't want.
Those movies were introduced new Hot Young Crews.
Don't want a new crew.
Through Will Smith.
Jesus. I'm already not interested. It's just that fast. Will Smith has not been confirmed to come back for this new Men in Black, but
I mean, the last one wasn't good. I wouldn't.
I didn't even watch the last one
because the last one wasn't good.
Right. But they do want him back as Agent J. So according to Deadline, Will Smith is not signed no paperwork or nothing. He is not going to get on board until they finish the script and he looks at it. So you're right, because now that I'm saying this out loud, it's probably going to be a situation where Agent J, who's Will Smith, is probably going to be like Tommy Lee Jones' character. And he's going to be recruiting new agents.
Yeah, which sucks because they should have did that first before they jumped to the Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't want it.
Agent J is going to be Agent K, and he's going to be introducing
some TikTok stars
to the hot new
as Men in Black agents. God dang it!
It's going to be like Air Pierre or somebody.
I'm not interested now. I obviously don't care.
Yeah, it's gonna be like when Quinn had to do the recruitment speech in Scandal.
Yeah, this nostalgia bait. They just trying to ride the coattails of an existing IP that had 2 good movies, and now they're like, well, we need something else, and we don't want to make nothing new, so Men in Black.
Yeah.
Nope.
This makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm officially upset. Because you're right. It is going to be a new crew, because why would Agent J still be doing like the Young City Slicker agent shenanigans?
Yeah. He totally is.
God dang it. Well, this has not been, nobody signed on yet. So maybe this won't happen. Who knows?
Maybe. The last one wasn't good. So
Will Smith.
But it's an IP. So
I want Will Smith to do.
They lose it.
Right. Exactly. I want Will Smith to do other things. We
like
don't
what?
need.
He's doing another Bad Boys.
He's doing another.
He's doing another I Am Legend. He's in the sequel era.
Yeah. But he's got that new movie with the Booger Sugar coming out. Fast and Loose. Hard and Loose. I don't know. I
ain't heard about that one in a while.
No, we have not. And he's been kind of laying low. So I don't know. I'm officially just Jay ruined this for me.
I mean, this is more exciting news than the Rush Hour revival.
Sure, this is not a good news, bad news situation.
Yeah.
The only bad part about this is a me thing, because I don't want no new people in this. Just leave it.
I don't think anybody wants to hear from Tommy Lee Jones.
Give him a new sidekick, but we don't have to give him like a bunch of young people I don't care about. It's like Grey's Anatomy all over again.
Well, yeah. Well,
anywho,
Grey's Anatomy would never be the same. So
no, they killed everybody, so they put a pin in that. Anywho, moving on to some news that is highly depressing, but a big deal in Hollywood. Netflix. Well, as we've kind of talked about in we didn't like make a bullet point about it, but WB has been for sale. Well, WB was for sale, then it wasn't for sale, and they're like, oh, they're not really gonna sell.
It's been on sale for quite some time.
When David, what's his name, bought WB, people thought that he bought it, or when he took over, he was basically going to chop it up and sell it for parts.
Right.
And that proved to be true. So Netflix has beat out Paramount and Comcast to buy Warner Brothers, which is like ridiculous, y'all. Netflix of all places. Now, Paramount is currently backed by President Trump. So we didn't want that no way.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Comcast is even doing. So this is like the lesser of the 3 evils.
Their services suck.
But also, why do we need to sell anyway? That's a whole nother topic.
Well, they brought him into sale.
But why? Why do we need to sell it?
It sounds like the people who are tied up in WB are tired of it.
If you need to release some debt, if you need to, if you need to get rid of some debt, just cut the dudes at the top's paycheck. That would take care of it. One less private jet would probably get them out of debt.
No.
Okay, anywho, speaking of Netflix and them always raising fees and saying y'all can't share passwords, they bought it for $87.2 billion dollars. So the next time they be like, oh, we need money because of Rise, they got it. Yeah. They got $87 billion.
Next time a movie is under budgeted.
Right. Next time they say, oh, The Residents can't get a season 2 because it costs too much. Liars. they are liars. And yes, I'm still upset about that show not getting a second season. Anywho, these mergers are not just like you sign the paperwork and then it's done. This still has to get approved by regulators. This will take some time. It'll probably take at least a year or so. If you guys remember or don't remember, when Disney bought Fox, 20th Century Fox, like that took a while.
Yeah.
This is why we don't have an X-Men movie, because they couldn't use that stuff until all that stuff was done. So Netflix currently says that currently for all, WB will remain as is. They're not going to change nothing, including how they do theatrical movies, which we all know is a lie. If you have not been keeping up with any news with Netflix, they hate movie theaters.
Yeah.
Hates
theaters.
The CEO of AMC and the CEO of Netflix could probably like box in a fight and to see who wins, because they don't like each other.
Yeah. He doesn't send Netflix things to theaters. Or
Netflix is not
to go to theaters.
We cannot see Wake Up Dead Man.
No.
Because it's not in enough movie theaters. Hello. Ryan Johnson is mad at Netflix because they're not putting a movie in theaters.
Same thing gonna be happening in Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia. Now, Chronicles of Narnia is supposed to be going to at least the IMAX, but it's like
IMAX,
12 IMAX
probably
theaters.
Be in only those IMAX theaters, which means it'll be the same
for 8 days.
It'll be a limited release, basically.
10 business days.
They'll call it large release because it's in every IMAX theater. Technically, there are only 12.
And some of them seats ain't even good.
Limited.
Not going down that path because y'all know how we feel about our IMAX seats. But anywho, so Netflix says that they are going to continue to do theatrical releases. Now, one thing that Ted, I don't care about his last name, Ted said, who's the CEO of Netflix,
Ted
is that
Sriracha.
Yeah, Ted Hot Pants. Ted said that they are not against movie theaters and theatrical windows. They just think they're too long. And it's like, dude, they're only 30 days. So basically, here's what the future is going to be, y'all. Superman 3, because Superman 2 is probably fine because all them contracts are signed and the movie's getting filmed away. Yeah. Superman 3 is going to be in theaters for 2 weeks. And then at the 15th day, it's going to be available on Netflix.
Limited release.
For your viewing and pleasure. Right.
We'll go to theaters for limited release.
It'll be in 200 theaters. And then Netflix going to be like, okay, that's enough. Put it on the streaming service.
Yeah.
It's not good, y'all. This is terrible. And
they don't have ads.
Right, don't have ads, or as soon as Superman about to fight somebody, you gonna get like, an iPhone commercial right in the middle of your movie. Can you imagine watching like the big movies with a freaking ad in the middle of it?
Or they'll just copy, or they'll steal the day and date release model that Disney stopped using.
Or that
and just
you can have it.
You can watch Superman for $30 at home.
Or you can watch it in the 200 theaters we put it in across the United States. Or you can pay $30 extra on top of your subscription.
On top of the subscription.
And watch it at home.
Yeah, $30 per view.
They absolutely will probably do something like that.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Everybody hates it. Netflix apparently sent out an email to like their subscribers like, we just bought WB.
To rub everybody's shoulders.
But don't worry, guys. Nothing's changing. Now, we already know with mergers, things change, for one.
Yeah.
2, we gonna get some layoffs because that always happens, so that's also terrible. Another thing that somebody mentioned was how Netflix actually doesn't have an incentive to do theatrical releases because it costs too much.
Yeah, no, they don't.
And people are like, oh, everybody's dooming and glooming. They might keep things the same. And it's like, well, why?
It's like that Sarah Paulson meme when she's crying and eating that sandwich saying this is good.
Yeah, it's this. Now, granted, Netflix buying it is the less of the 3 evils. It's still evil. Like, none of this is good. Yeah. So Netflix is going to own, so they bought WB Studios and like stuff like DC Comics. Netflix owns now. They will own Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. I mean, there's like a whole catalog. It's WB, y'all. Looney Tunes, Cartoon Network. HBO Max is about to get another rebrand if they don't sell that off to somebody else, because somebody was mentioning, why would Netflix keep HBO Max when they could just like they're both streaming services? Why would they need 2?
And it sucks because Netflix movies all have like this look to them, like this non-premium look to them.
It looked like a Netflix movie. It's the same.
It looks like a step up from like a sci-fi channel film.
Just a slight.
Most Netflix films.
It's like Sharknado Premium.
They don't quite look as good.
Right. Not every movie.
Not every movie, but most.
Yeah, like what's the like Red Notice?
90% of them.
It has a look to it. You're like, this feel like a Netflix.
Yeah, movie. It has the look to like like how movies play on display TVs at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's like, this doesn't look good.
It's just okay. Like, you're not really selling me this TV
No,
that
yeah.
well. So it's not good for competition in terms of how creators and writers and directors and all that shop their work around. Like, when you have less people, you have less options. That's why monopolies are a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. It's also bad because Netflix don't like content or doesn't like theatrical releases going or happening. It's also bad because it's just a streaming service owning like a legacy company. It just don't feel good.
There was a rumor that James Gunn may not have total creative control anymore under
not.
Netflix, which somebody was saying that he may not have the power to say who directs a movie anymore. Like,
sure,
Netflix
why
could
not?
choose somebody else, like a Zach Krieger, to
Right.
make a DC movie if they wanted
Now, you do have those things where contracts are in place now, stay how they are now, but when they expire.
to. Yeah. And the contract for the DC, I think, was only like 3 years.
Right. So once the contract expires, Netflix can do whatever the heck they want.
You know what? That makes sense, because I was wondering why that contract was so short, but he was making a 10-year plan.
Right, because David knew that he was chopping this shop up and selling it. Like, I wouldn't.
Because they
I wouldn't
announced the
sign it for that
contract,
long.
like, oh, it's 3 years. And he was like, we got a 10-year plan. I was like, but...
Yeah. Math ain't math.
Sounds like he's still selling.
The math ain't mathing. So, like I already mentioned, the Netflix CEO has not been a fan for theaters, or not been a fan of movie theaters. He has already said that the windows will evolve to be much more consumer friendly, same difference, which means he's about to cut it. I mean, There's not 30-day windows, at least for WB or Netflix movies. What do we even call it now? Do we call DC?
I mean, we still call Fox Films Fox movies.
There we go. Okay. So WB films will probably have much, much shorter windows.
You'll just get used to seeing that doo-doo in the theaters.
Right. Ugh, yuck. That
In the
doesn't
beginning of all
sound
the
right.
movies.
I don't like it. Can you imagine a Superman movie coming with that? Tudum?
Yeah.
You're like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Replace this. I'm interested to see how Disney is going to react, because Disney typically does 90-day windows.
Mm.
They don't care what, unless Tron seems to be the one exception to the rule, but Disney stick to their guns. So I wonder if they're going to either make it longer or shorter, or just stick to what they're doing.
I think this will probably work in Disney's favor, because they'll be the only ones with things in theaters when people want to go to theaters.
Out of the big,
be going to see a Disney movie.
Yeah. So the big three now is going to be Disney,
Sony.
Netflix, Universal. Sony is like,
Sony's not big, but it lasted
large
longer
four.
than WB. Who
Right.
would have knew that?
the large four you would include Sony.
It
in that.
lasted standalone longer than WB. Who would have saw that
Sorry,
coming?
Paramount. Excuse me. There's also Paramount.
Well, I mean, it just means that everybody can take the time to invest in a comfy couch, because you'll be sitting on it more often.
No, this is terrible, guys. This is terrible.
Get you a nice blanket.
This is so bad. Like, and another
comfy pillows.
one thing people were mad about when Disney bought Fox is that studios can only put out so many movies a year.
Yeah.
So when they absorb a studio, they still only putting out so many. Like, there's only so many months of the year, right? You can only put out so many per week, per day, per month. That doesn't increase when you buy a studio. You just have to somebody not getting as many movies. Hint, hint, the studio we bought. That there's not going to be there's not as many 20th Century Fox movies now, because since Disney bought them, because there's still 12 months of the year. Yeah. So are there going to be less WB films? Probably.
Time to upgrade that Wi-Fi plan, because you'll be streaming a lot more.
Netflix probably about to be $60 a month, because why not? They have all of Harry Potter. They have all of Game of Thrones. They have all of the Lord of the Rings, and they have K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
And they be like, oh yeah, you want to watch this? It's $60.
Yeah.
There's no way they are keeping HBO Max. They say that now, but there's no way they're keeping HBO Max as it is. Why? They're a streaming service.
Everybody should invest in dual band Wi-Fi routers. So
I mean, you might as well up your
TV
spectrum
on one and all your other devices on the other.
It's about to be. It ain't gonna be bad immediately. Like I said, this deal still has to be approved by regulators.
Maybe look into fiber.
2028 though. 2027, 2028. It's gonna be terrible.
And hey, you can invest in a new TV. QLED is out.
Jay is being funny.
It's
not good.
The writing's on the wall.
There is no TV.
It is time now to upgrade your home entertainment system.
There is no
you'll be using it a lot
surround
more.
sound system that is going to match a
You
Dolby
don't want to fall
theater.
behind the curve.
No, you cannot put everybody be like, I can just watch movies at home. I mean, you could, but you don't have no Dolby screen. You don't have no Dolby sound. Get out of here. So another thing to add to this is that Paramount, who lost the bid, are not happy about this, and they expect to fight. So Paramount says that Paramount's still trying to.
I mean, that's a lot of IPs over there. I would be upset too.
People are happy that Paramount lost because, Paramount, Trump, whatever. Sure, whatever.
Paramount just lost Scream. They're fumbling Transformers.
Yeah.
Paramount's not doing well.
They're not doing well.
Yeah.
And it just came out that Tom Cruise was not happy with the last couple Mission Impossible movies with Paramount.
Tom. So you're right.
So they just burning bridges left and right. We had the Rush Hour 4 news our last episode. That was a Paramount. People didn't like that either. So Paramount is upset that Netflix got the upper hand, but they are planning to fight. So like I said, this still got to go through the systems and the people to check all the boxes and make sure this is not like an actual monopoly and whatnot, because that's, monopolies are illegal. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know what Paramount still owns. Oh, Star Trek. They're talking about reviving that. That's probably why. Because they burned Mission Impossible. They burned Transformers.
Right.
Lost Scream.
And now they lost all of WB.
MTV's gone.
They lost all of WB.
MTV is gone now.
Right. So it's a mess, y'all. None of this is good. This is not good for movies. This is not good for moviegoers. This is not good for directors, writers, actors, anybody in the movie industry.
No.
It's terrible. WB didn't need to be sold. It just cut some expenses at the top. And there's the money. You find it automatically, just like that. Check them W-2s, y'all. That's where the money would have been.
I know. I've been looking at a new soundbar for a while. It might be time.
Oh, God. It ain't going to sound like no Dolby. It's not going to sound like Dolby.
It's not, but nothing will. Because
Nothing.
theaters will be gone.
You're right.
Theaters won't exist anymore.
Theater owners are not happy about this at all. We got people putting out letters like SAG and the Writers Guild Association. They like, this not good. Politicians is like, this is a monopoly. It has not been well received. Hence why Netflix sent out an email to their subscribers like, please guys, it's okay. Don't be mad at us. No, it's not good. Yikes. So this, as we learn more about how this evolves, if this sale actually goes through, we will obviously let you know. But just know it ain't good. This is a bad news bullet for the news. And that's all we have. I don't have no good news to back it up.
Sopranos reboot.
Sopranos. I made a thread post that said that Superman K-pop Demon Hunter movie gonna be live.
It is.
Because that's what they can do.
Yeah.
When you own 2 IPs, you can just smash anything you want together.
Yeah.
Because you own it. So terrible. They are probably gonna reboot Sopranos for sure.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna cancel it the first season because it's not gonna be good. Because that's what Netflix does. Mid of first season, they will tell you, oh, this is canceled. We're not getting a second season. And you'll be like, I ain't finished the first season.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Netflix is good at canceling shows. So
as you're watching it,
yeah,
you're watching it and a pop will be like, this show's canceled. Do you want to continue? And you just be like, no, I guess not.
Well, that is all of the movie news this week. Let's roll into the trailer park.
Toot and a beep beep.
First stop on the trailer park is for Return to Silent Hill. This is kind of a legacy sequel. The last Silent Hill movie came out maybe...
It's been a while.
Maybe 12, 15 years ago.
I'm about to say, I don't watch it, but I know it's been a minute.
Starred Sean Bean.
Right.
So
now this one... I've not played the game, but I've dabbled enough in video games.
This was on the list
to know. I almost didn't put it, so you got me. But which I will say of this trailer, it looks like a video game, and I don't mean that as a compliment.
Silent Hill is a town.
Yes,
it's a fictitious town. Well, it depends on what game you're playing. There's a lot of games in there, so sometimes Silent Hill is a town that burned down from a coal fire a long time ago, and all the inhabitants that didn't escape burned there, and they're like ghouls and ghosts that haunt the area.
There are ghoul and ghosts in this for sure.
In reality, Silent Hill is just a metaphor for like grief or trauma or something that you personally have to overcome.
Okay, that's what this trailer was giving.
So it brings you to Silent Hill because maybe you murdered somebody, or you lost a loved one, or you committed adultery, or you lost your daughter or something, and you think that they're in Silent Hill. So you go to Silent Hill to look for them, and all the ghosts and goblins and ghouls are actually like scary, but they're metaphors for like pain and loss and grief.
This is what this trailer was giving, but the dialogue sounded like I was playing a video game. Now, if you ever played a video game where there's like talking, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, this don't feel natural. This feels like I need to push X and 0 to proceed.
Silent Hill is like a Resident Evil copy clone.
Yeah, I can see
where
that.
it's like one camera and the dialogue is very like on the nose.
It's very straightforward, and I don't really mean that as a compliment. It's kind of like, can I get some inflection in your voice? No? Okay. And not even like a cut scene, but like a real life X, proceed, go. I was like, why is he talking so statically? But it looks scary. I'll give it that.
So the synopsis for this one is that when a mysterious letter calls him back to Silent Hill in search for his lost love, James finds a once recognizable town and encounters terrifying figures, both familiar and new, and begins to question his own sanity.
Yep.
And that's typical of the plot for Silent Hill. So the main character usually doesn't have any memory that they've been to Silent Hill before, because whatever trauma they experienced, they buried it so deep into the back of their brain.
Okay.
And then they get a letter or a phone call from a loved one that says, come back to Silent Hill.
Yeah, this is exactly what the trailer shows, y'all.
At the end, the loved one's like dead because you murdered him.
Right.
And you forgot it. So
it's
Silent Hill's calling you back for your penance.
You definitely just spoiled this movie and we ain't even seen it. Because that's exactly how the trailer plays.
I mean, that's what these games are about.
I was kind of like, it feels like the video. Like, I almost thought it was I was like, is this just like a video game? I was like, oh, this is a movie.
9 times out of 10, the girl calling him back, he murdered.
She looked like it.
And he ran away and he forgot.
He got away with it. So did they get captured at the end?
No, I mean, usually it's like Ghost.
Yeah, but
where at the end he gets it. The ghouls come up and take him and drag him down to hell because he deserved it.
I'm not playing 40 hours of a video game for you to take me to hell.
Or he finds that he actually died in a car crash on his way to Silent Hill, and he's been stuck in a loop as a ghost all this time.
And then he
because he deserved it.
Okay.
That's usually how these go.
I'm not playing 40 hours for that. No.
I mean, that's how they go.
I'm not watching this movie for that either. But y'all enjoy. Y'all fans enjoy this one.
Next stop on the trailer park is for Paradise Season 2, February 23rd, 2026. This returns to Disney Plus and Hulu.
Speaking of mergers.
How many episodes?
I don't know. But the first 3 drop on the first day.
Okay. Cheryl's going to watch all 3 of those?
I sure am, because y'all going to spoil it.
It's going to be the return of Sterling K. Brown and Cyclops.
What? Cyclops?
And Cyclops.
What you mean?
He's Cyclops again. James Marsden.
Oh, I was like, excuse me?
Unless he's not going to be in the season.
He is. They said he is.
Okay.
Now, if you have not watched Paradise, I'm going to spoil season 1 in 3, 2, 1. James Cyclops is dead.
Yes.
Obviously.
Well, in this universe.
In this universe.
Where he's the president.
Sorry, I did call him Cyclops. Did him, yeah. So he plays the president. He is dead. And the first season was trying to find who murdered him. Well, we actually don't get that answer in season 1, but we do get like the world's worst antagonist It
was Shiv.
Ever. Who?
Shiv. Oh wait, Shiv is Succession.
No, it wasn't him. I know you're thinking about.
No, I'm thinking of the lady.
Yes. It was her. Okay. Sinatra is what her character's name is. I was
calling her Shiv. Shiv was the daughter from Succession that nobody liked.
Oh. Okay. I was like, I thought you was talking about Lee Shriver.
I was getting Shiv and Sinatra.
Sinatra. You was kind of close. So Sinatra is the villain of this. She is terrible. Like, top 3 worst people in a TV show. Maybe TV show or movie. She really up there. But anywho, at the end, she blackmails Sterling K. Brown because she has some recording that his wife is actually alive. Now, I'm not about to explain the whole show. You need to watch it. And if you ain't been spoiled at this point, now you have. And the second season is about him going back up topside to find his wife. Mm-hmm. So this looks like a whole bunch of hijinks and shenanigans will ensue. And then the poster says Sinatra is talking to Cyclops and says it wasn't always about the bunker. So there is some other mystery that is going on. Yeah, exactly.
There's another bunker? It's like Fallout?
Well, I don't know. it's politics. So who knows what she's talking about? Because the thing about Paradise is that they built a bunker to save the world because the world was about, or to save a certain set of people. Okay. Because the world was about to end or whatnot. But the people did not know that it might be possible to survive up top. So there could be people up top. And then Sinatra actually got rid of evidence, aka killed some people, when they went up there to like survey the area and they found out people might be alive. Yeah, she popped all that. So yeah, she crazy. This season is about the continuation of finding out what actually is going on up top, but it seems like there might be another conspiracy because she is saying the bunker is just part of it and not the whole story. So we'll see. Paradise was excellent. It also got nominated for a couple Critics' Choice Awards. I think Sterling K. Brown got one, and I think the show got one in general. So you need to watch it. Even if you have been spoiled, I feel like it's worth the watch so you can watch the second season. But yes, we got Cross coming back. We got Paradise coming back. And when I say I watched that on the plane. Okay, that's how I was serious about. We was coming back from Puerto Rico, and me and my mom was watching it because we had to like keep it because it's that good. So good TV's back, guys. Good TV's back. Yay.
All right. Next up on the trailer park is for Shelter. This comes out January 30th, 2026. What is this starring? Jason Statham.
So you already know what this movie's about.
Yep. So
that tells you the plot. That's the plot.
Bill Nighy.
Which I haven't seen in a while. What is the last thing he been in? Besides Harry Potter. Has he been in something? I'm sure he has been in
Pirates
something.
of the Caribbean?
I think Harry Potter was after that.
No, his last appearance in Harry Potter was after his last appearance of Davy Jones.
We're about to find out. His filmography is so long, it's a second page. That's how you know you acting, is when Wikipedia is like, there's a separate page for this. Go here instead.
Yes. He was one of the fathers in the first Omen.
Oh, yep, you're right.
One of the priests.
He also did voice work in Wild Robot, which we did not see. What's the last thing I have seen him in? Harry Potter was first. Well, was more recent than Pirates.
Okay.
Yep. 3 years apart.
All right. And Naomi Aki, who we just saw in Mickey 17.
Oh, yes, we did. And it's funny because in the post that I pulled this from, they didn't mention her. And I was like, is that Naomi Aki? So I watched the whole trailer and was like, I'm pretty sure that's Naomi Aki.
And she'll be in I Love Boosters, which hasn't had a trailer coming out, but they've been releasing photos of as well. So
yes, it's also open to South by Southwest.
Nice.
So, yeah, excited for that one.
What is this about? This film follows a reclusive man, as Jason Statham usually is, on a remote island.
A working man.
who saves a young girl from a storm that ends up drawing them both into danger.
John Wick. So, he's a working man.
The girl is being pursued.
I think it's him. So the trailer shows the little girl is helping him bring supplies or something. And he says, don't ever come back up here. Okay. I don't know why it's just a little girl by herself, because she only looked like she maybe 13 years old. Okay. Anywho, they also in the trailer, Naomi Aki and Bill are trying to find him because he's like, covert operative. He's basically John Wick, and they trying to find him. They find him, I guess, because the trailer says, oh, they match their retinas or whatever. And then they go try to get him. So I think they are getting him, not her, and she caught up in the middle of it.
Interesting.
It don't matter because he's going to live. The little girl going to live. The organization going to get blown up. And Naomi Aki probably ain't going to make it. End of story.
Okay, that's different than what I thought it was going to be.
Is that what you think? You thought
I was thinking it was going to be like Those Who Wish Me Dead, that Angelina Jolie movie.
Oh.
She's a fire watcher. She has to protect the boy who's being chased by assassins.
Right. Because Naomi Aki, towards the end of the trailer, says, our target is not who we thought it was. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is the girl, and we don't know. Jason Statham's character doesn't know until a certain point in the movie. They think it's after him, but it's after the girl.
Okay, interesting. Those Who Wish Me Dead was an interesting movie. She has to protect him while running through a wildfire.
This is not similar because
this is in the Arctic,
right?
So
I was gonna say it's not similar because it's not any
different elements.
It's not even a different plot than with Jason's. He knows what butters
beekeeper,
his bread.
It's transporter.
It's the working man.
Yeah.
I'm not
the working man.
Yeah, I'm not saying the working man because I'm being funny. That's literally the title of the movie.
Yeah, and he's got like an Arnold Schwarzenegger last action hero filmography of movies.
He know what butter is bread, and people go. I mean, those movies do pretty okay. So I mean, sure.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's the governor. It was.
Right. I like Jason Statham. I would like him to do something else because I'd be like, Jason, I don't know if I'm watching this because I already know what's going on.
No, but they do well.
They do. People, they are, I don't want to call them dumb action flicks, but they are straightforward action
What's
flicks.
the weekend of January 30th? Oh, wait, is that Scream?
No. January 30th is, my IMDb is loading. Give me a moment. Send Help comes out that weekend.
I will be seeing that. So.
Yeah. So it's funny because this movie is not even on IMDb's calendar yet. They're like, oh, we just found out about this. Ted, update the website.
What's the studio?
Doesn't matter.
Maybe going to streaming.
You know what they said might go to streaming that they have not been advertising. This is a slightly sidebar. Soulmate. You know that movie is supposed to come out like next month, January 9th.
The Elizabeth Olsen movie?
No, Soulmate is the Megan spinoff.
Oh, wait, that's coming out?
Yeah. It's on the calendar.
They had people casted in that?
That's done. It is on the calendar for January 9th, 2026.
Well, that's because Megan didn't do well. And that was supposed to be an expansion from the Megan universe.
Yeah, people it's not. I saw on Twitter that somebody said that they probably just going to push this to streaming because they're not confident in it.
They should. Megan wasn't good.
Megan was not good.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but as a movie, it wasn't good and it didn't do well. So
yeah, we enjoyed it because we like those kind of like cheesy, campy movies. But overall, no, it's not. The studio for Shelter is Black Bear Pictures.
Okay. Next stop for the trailer park.
So it might go. I don't know even where you stream that. Where do you stream that?
That Primitive War movie went to theaters, so
you're right.
So
it did for like 2 days.
It did. It made it.
Somebody watched it. Moving on.
Next stop on the trailer park is for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. This is the follow-up to 28 Years Later, which just came out 4 months ago.
Sure.
Wait, this will be 6. So
June?
4. Yeah, June. So this comes out January 16th, 2026. This is going to star everybody from the last one except for Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Nope, he's in it.
Oh, he is? He's not in the trailer.
He is not in the trailer. You are correct. He is in the cast list, though.
But this is going to be the return of our fave.
Voldemort?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the kid.
No.
Sorry.
Ralph Fiennes, who seems like he'll be front and center in this film, which is what we wanted from the last one.
Correct.
Which not what we wanted for the last one, but that's definitely what made the last one better.
That's what it turned into.
So it seems like Nia DaCosta saw that and said, okay, I know what the magic is. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling with Ralph.
Right. Now, the kid who plays Spike, he's fine.
He's fine.
That ain't what we came for.
It's a plot device that progresses the story
and
forward.
once we realized that Aaron Taylor Johnson was not going to be the focus, it was like, oh, we with this kid?
And then they killed Jodie. So.
And then Jodie got the axe, and it was like, what is happening? Where are the adults? Yeah, so I'm more optimistic now that I've seen this trailer because it does seem to focus that Ralph Fiennes. It sounds like Ralph Fiennes thinks he's found a cure.
Found a way to control the virus. He didn't say cure, though.
And then Jimmy from Sinners is back. His name is not Jimmy in Sinners, but he plays a character named Jimmy. He is our antagonist in this one. So I'm more optimistic.
We still don't have a synopsis for what this movie is going to be about, but it seems like we're going to get more into Ralph Fiennes' backstory. Maybe some more insight into the outbreak. They always do that. They always take us back to the first day of the outbreak.
Yeah, we do. I think there's some flashback scenes of like, what life was like before and all that jazz.
We'll get to see whatever the heck he's got going on with Samson out there.
I think he's going to test whatever his medicine is on Samson.
It seems like he's going to test it on himself.
Also that.
Because towards the end, it seems like Ralph Fiennes is also going nuts. Is also covered in blood and is doing some type of ritual.
Yeah, I mean, he is a kooky character, but he wasn't like
gauchos.
He wasn't like he wasn't like mentally insane. Like he had it together. He just might have been a little kooky to an outsider.
But Jimmy's definitely crazy. So
yes, Jack O'Connell, that's his real name.
Yeah,
I called him Jimmy from Sinners.
So this trailer didn't really give us a lot of story, just visuals and just more of Ralph Fiennes and Jimmy. So we still don't have a story trailer to talk about.
Not really. And I guess that's okay. I'm fine with that.
More excited about this film than I was about the last one.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. I am curious to see how Aaron Taylor Johnson does fit into this, whether he's going to be trying to find, I'm assuming he's going to be trying to find his son.
Yeah.
That would be.
And then, because I'm sure he doesn't know she's dead.
Oh, God.
So.
I mean, he was cheating on her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say for good reason. I'm just gonna say
There's no good reason.
There was no good reason, but I see why he did it, because a trash person with I see how they think that way. You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna do this because I get the thought process, even though it was trash.
Yeah, he was moving on because he thought she was dying, but still inappropriate.
It was bad. It was bad. Although his son didn't help.
Poor decisions made all around.
Everybody in the family was making poor decisions except Jodie, because she innocent, right?
Right.
She was dying. One thing that is also in the person that's in the cast list is Cillian Murphy is coming back as Jim.
Oh yes, he was not in the trailer either.
He's not in the trailer, and now let's not also forget that there's supposed to be a third movie.
Naomi Harris isn't in this movie though either.
She's not.
So
she ain't in this Wikipedia cast list now, unless they hadn't. Or they saving her for the third movie that they are also wanting to make.
I don't see why she wouldn't come back.
Right. If you're going to have Jim, if you guys Cillian Murphy, it doesn't make sense not to have Naomi Harris. Yeah. But apparently there's a third movie that Cillian Murphy character is supposed to be setting up in this one somehow. I don't know. We don't know that part. I do appreciate us getting as little as possible, though. Give us enough to get us interested, but I don't want the whole thing spoiled. So, yeah. Although people said that the trailer did give away a spoiler, I didn't catch it.
I didn't either.
Good for me. Good for us.
Next up on the trailer park is for Mother Mary. This comes out April 26th. Well, no, April 2026. No official date in April yet.
Which is weird.
It should stay away from the Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah, maybe that's why they put it in.
So maybe early April.
This is A24, so...
A24 hasn't been doing that well lately.
Touch and go.
So, anyway, this is going to star Anne Hathaway, who is also going to be in The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes. Oh, yeah. She's going to have two good, hopefully 2 hit movies back to back.
Michaela Cole, Hunter Schafer, and it's going to be directed by David Lowery, who just did The Green Knight, which I have not seen, but people said it was really, really good.
It looks like now I have not seen The Green Knight either, but I've seen enough clips, trailers. It looks... The Green Knight has a look. This movie looks like The Green Knight.
What is this movie about? It follows the psychosexual affair between a pop singer, Mary, and fashion designer, Sam, which is Anne Hathaway and Michaela Cole, respectively. After the former's need for a dress for her new tour draws them back together. So, what it's actually about is Michaela Cole is a witch.
Yeah.
She is a part of a coven, and they are making Anne Hathaway a magic
dress
clothing. To make her
wink.
The new Beyonce of their universe.
Yeah. So. It's giving craft. It's giving maybe a little Black Swan. Yeah. It's described in Wikipedia as a psychological drama thriller horror film. I would agree with that. Because it's definitely a mind something going on. It's definitely a thriller, and the witchy part look a little horror.
We're in a witchy era of movies and TV.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a witch and do witch stuff.
Unless you watch this trailer, you wouldn't get the witch part. Because I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see. There's obviously some tension between the two or whatever, and they obviously had a bad separation or whatnot. And then I was like...
It was giving Trap a little, where I'm like, okay, so she's a pop star. Maybe Michaela Cole's crazy.
Right.
But I was like, oh, no.
Because why would you need to go back to this person for a dress?
These are spells.
Right. As soon as the Ouija board popped out, I was like, oh.
It was the Pentagons. And
multiple witches. Craft. Oh, this is the craft, y'all. This is like Beyonce craft.
So I'm super interested in this now.
Not until the witches showed up. I was like, this just seemed like a drama between 2 women who obviously need to be together, but they're too toxic for each other. And I was like, oh, a witch? Oh, okay. Sign me up. This look crazy.
This looks like it's gonna be a fun time in the movie theaters.
Is she gonna poof away on the stage? Her dress gonna fall and turn into ash. And everyone where'd she go? So I was like, oh, because I hadn't heard nothing about this movie.
No, and they didn't really.
If we did, it's been a very long time.
Well, they talked about it.
Okay.
And they never mentioned any supernatural elements. They just made it seem like it was going to be about a woman who worked for a pop star, and maybe there was going to be some psychological thriller.
Yeah.
But this is supernatural thriller.
Yeah, it's supernatural witches, y'all. It's straight up witches in a demonic dress.
Yes.
Look bad though. The dress look good.
Go back to the Witches Row, y'all.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, put this on the list. Yeah. So it looks good.
Maybe we'll get a nice soundtrack. Trap offered some good music.
Yes,
so we do like a good soundtrack.
I was playing that this week on the work. So there are FK Twigs is also in this, and they did say
so the soundtrack is loading.
So they said the new songs will be coming from all these people.
So that makes sense. Last stop in the trailer park is for Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. This is going to be a sequel to the previous Ready or Not movie. This comes out on April 10th, 2026. Horror film, so it can come out close to Michael Jackson, because that's
counter programming.
This is going to star the return of Samara Weaving, reprising her role as Grace McCulley, who was the last survivor from the Ready or Not after she survived the hide and seek game from the Le Domas family, and announced that she wanted a divorce. They all blew up. And she got to live because that was the curse. The curse only affected people who were married to the family.
That's what we thought the curse was.
So
hence the sequel.
It seems like she's not actually in the curse anymore.
Is that what you
in
took?
the sequel? But it sounds like every other family. So in the first Ready or Not movie, the Leto Mas guy says that the wizard that went around giving out the board games gave them to multiple families. So it sounds like by surviving one game from one family, she's triggered a chain reaction into where all the other families are up on the chopping block as well.
And that doesn't make much sense, but I'm hoping the movie will explain to where I'm going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's a little weird because they explain that the only murdery game is hide and seek. If she picked a different game, it would have just been a regular innocent game. So maybe nobody is supposed to survive hide and seek, and that's the purpose. But because she did, it's triggered. That's the only sense I can make of it.
Sure.
I don't know if that's the case, though. But I'm more excited about this one than I am about the first one. The first one was good, but this one has a larger cast.
This is a stacked cast situation.
So Samara Weaving is returning. This is going to also star Catherine Newton, who is her little sister, who the other families are using as leverage to get her to keep playing the game.
Right, because she obviously don't want to.
Sarah Michelle Gellar will be in this one. Sean Haytosi as well as Kevin Durand, who we saw in Abigail.
Okay. Yep.
Elijah Wood.
He always plays a jerk. Jesus Christ.
Elijah Wood, who is Frodo.
Yeah.
And David Cronenberg, which is, I mean, he's an actor too, but
he is today.
Famous director David Cronenberg, who's known for directing gross body horror films.
He's like, I want to be in front of the hammer this time.
It looks like he's going to be playing a family matriarch in this movie. So
he has to, though.
But it looks like it's going to be the same hijinks and shenanigans ensuing as it was before, except this time Samara Weaving has a partner.
Yes, but they have more people to fight.
Yeah. Well, it seems like these people are also much more prepared as well.
Right,
because
they already know.
family were not killers, but
they had to turn into it so they could try to get
that's
her.
How she was able to take them down because they weren't very prepared.
It looks like a fun time.
It does.
I feel like it's cheating, but whatever.
Yeah, the like, synopsis is flimsy.
Getting her sisters so she has to play sounds like cheating, and then it's also like the curse is broken. What are you doing here?
It's flimsy, but
it is.
I'm hoping that there's another twist, or maybe there's some other lore that kind of helps it make a little bit more sense. It's going to be the same directors as the directors who directed the first Ready or Not,
Radio Silence,
who then went on to make the Scream films,
who are going to make the new Mummy movie,
and are making the new Mummy movie. So
I am very interested in this, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, this is cheating, but I would allow it because this is a movie. But sure, it'll definitely be on the podcast.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, it looks like, so this is the Danforth family that she will be fighting this time.
Oh, they are from the, you're right, they are from the same. That's so interesting. So it's another whole family. I don't know why I thought it would be from different families.
So maybe it's like, so maybe killing the Le Domas family puts their family up next on the chopping block.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that works because they didn't explain that part of the lore in the first movie.
Right.
But
I feel like Elijah Wood is going to do an exposition scene and we are going to be like, oh, okay. And then there's going to be I feel like you're right. There is going to be a twist.
We do also get some scenes of some of the characters exploding as well because there's a lot of people in this movie.
It's a big family.
So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need to explode.
Right.
Cannon fodder.
Or die.
So
get the head chopped off.
It's the same rules apply, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so that is all the stops we have in the trailer park. Let's dive into this bunch.
Speaking of Netflix, I'm just kidding. Speaking of extraction, I should say, a new spinoff is in the works starring Don Lee, Lee Jung-hyuk, and Lisa Menabal.
Okay.
I know who Don Lee is. We just watched Don Lee in Eternals.
Okay.
That was actually his first Hollywood movie. Random tidbit. He's got a long filmography, but he mostly does Korean films. Okay. Anywho, they are doing a spinoff for this, which is interesting considering that the Extraction 3 has not been announced when that is coming. And then there's also another Extraction spinoff with Omar Sy.
Yes.
So I'm sure these are good.
Yeah.
We absolutely are not getting Extraction 3 in theaters now. That is over and done with.
No. Yeah, no.
Me
Netflix
and Jay
just got the green light to never put anything in theaters ever
They
again.
like, screw y'all.
Right.
Y'all gonna watch this anyway because we got Harry Potter.
Right.
So I'm sure I'd check it out.
Sure.
It seems like a good time.
He's also supposed to...
Who, Don Lee?
Yeah, I thought Don Lee was also supposed to be in something else.
On Netflix? Probably.
I hope he comes back for the Eternals. Because, they're clones. So...
we are not getting the Eternals, too.
We could.
I mean, we should. Not could. We
Disney
should.
Cash in on all that goodwill right now. Just be like, hey, we know everybody's sad. So, Eternals 2 coming out.
Listen. Speaking of Marvel, sidebar a little bit. I saw a tweet that said, rumor, that they are going to release the trailer for Doomsday on the 10th. Before Avatar comes out.
It's going to be a lot of disappointed people on the 10th.
I don't think it's good. I think they're going to keep it a theater. Like, they're going to release it in front of Avatar.
It's their movie.
Right.
And they hear everybody saying they're not going to see it.
And everybody's kind of like, save the theaters now. They're like, yes, save the theaters. Yeah. We're only going to put trailers in theaters. And be like, no. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't, obviously we'll talk about it, but
I would appreciate it if they did, because I'm not.
Yeah, I absolutely would
Avatar, not. But as a Disney CEO, I would not.
I would not. And also with this latest news, absolutely.
I would double down on theaters.
Come to the theater. Like,
anything.
We're only putting trailers in theaters. That would win everybody. The mouse knows how to get us.
Yeah,
I ain't playing about that. But yeah, I'm interested in anything extraction related. But cool. I would like to know where the third one is sometime today. Next up, we have, now I don't know if you know who this is, or who the character is. Brywin Byers will play the mutant Doorman in the upcoming Wonder Man series. Now, do you know who this is? Who Doorman is? The mutant. I was like, maybe check who. People said it was a deep cut. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it sounded kind of.
Let me look him up. Let me look him up.
Think of it's like the Shade, in DC.
Oh.
Shade in DC was like this dude who wore a top hat who could he could control darkness.
Okay.
Like he could teleport through shadows or something weird.
Okay. Let me see. He was part of West Coast Avengers. That makes sense. Because
Hawkeye's Avengers.
Huh?
That was Hawkeye's Avengers.
Oh, okay.
When they moved their headquarters on the West Coast.
It makes sense because Wonder Man is set on the West Coast.
He was a West Coast Avenger.
Okay.
So was Scarlet Witch.
It's interesting that they're bringing in a mutant. I think that's the interesting part. Because, mutants, X-Men are coming. We are all trying to figure out how they're trying to, because Mrs. Marvel
is one is Milani, but Mrs. Marvel is a mutant.
She probably would love to be a mutant. Like in real life, she'd be like, yes, thank God.
But Mrs. Marvel is a mutant, yes.
And then we also have Namor as another mutant that has been introduced. So this is interesting. He's black, so they kept that, which is good.
Okay.
We also have in Wonder Man, they haven't really talked about it too much, or he's not been in the trailers, is Wonder Man's brother is also playing like Satan, somebody.
Wonder Man's brother, the Grim Reaper?
Yes. He's also in the show. So we have a mutant, we have Grim Reaper, and we got Wonder Man.
Interesting.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Else, Grim Reaper Easter eggs in WandaVision about? They're probably just Easter eggs then.
Sure. Until they're not.
Yeah.
Until everything's an Easter egg until Marvel's like, the Easter egg we put in that movie like 5 years ago? Bring that back.
Interesting. Bring that back. He's a superhero with a secret identity, and he also has a brother who is a supervillain with a secret identity.
Right. And then we also got a mutant walking around, chilling.
And a mutant. I mean, amongst all the other things happening in the MCU.
Right. So. And a former terrorist. Well,
who's a former terrorist?
Trevor.
Okay.
Was he not a
figurehead?
Was he not? Was he not a terrorist?
He was complicit.
I mean,
but he definitely.
He's a nice guy, but he played a terrorist. I'm just saying. So yeah, I thought that was a little interesting tidbit. They have been actually promoting Wonder Man This time, everybody got on them about not promoting their other TV shows, and they were like, "We heard you guys, we heard you." So Wonder Man actually doesn't come out till next month. They're dropping all the series or all the episodes at once, and we will definitely be talking about that. Speaking of movies, I wasn't talking about a movie previously, but I am. A new live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film is coming. They ain't got a date for it. November 17th, 2028.
This is one of the Michael Bay ones.
Oh.
You did the live action ones. The ones with Megan Fox.
I didn't watch any of those.
And Stephen
of
Amell
those.
and Tyler Perry.
Now, why?
Yep, here's the last one. Yep.
Okay. Now, why are we making live action ones when we got these animated ones also going at the same time?
I don't know.
And the animated ones got well received, but I don't think they...
It's like live action animated Transformers.
You're
Live
right.
action animated Spider-Mans.
You're right. Fair enough.
Yeah,
let me not knock the hustle
of it, but
let me not knock the hustle. There is a population. There is a still large fandom for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
so good for y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be interested in this, but I wonder if it's gonna be geared towards like kids.
The last one was well received. Nobody went to go see it. That was the issue.
The animated one.
And
it's getting a sequel. It's getting a sequel.
So I mean, that's what happened with the first Spider-Man. Nobody went to see that. But
right.
Got popular and did well in the sequel.
And that's why, sometimes box office is just a small portion.
Maybe we can get that love for some Transformers 1 sequel.
Child. That was good.
That was good.
Oh my God.
That was really good.
Can we get another live action Transformers? Probably not.
I mean, they're supposed to be doing the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, you're right. Which ain't
no news on that yet either.
Nothing about that. We're going to get Thor 5 before we get that, probably. I ain't mad at that, though. But yeah, live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you was a fan, congratulations. I'm interested if this is going to be more like an adult up version, or they're going to keep it for kids with the animated one going at the same time.
Cool.
Speaking of our Asian queen again, hey, girl. Scarlett Johansson is going to be, it ain't official yet, has been eyeing a new role opposite Robert Pattinson in the sequel for Batman 2. Now, we don't know who she playing, but Jay has some ideas. Catwoman. Not Catwoman. Who did you say?
I said Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. That's what you said.
And now that I think about it, it's not, this world isn't fantastical. So that
you're right. So she's probably playing like you said Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Talia.
I thought a Talia al Ghul would be good.
That would be, now that's not too fantastical.
No,
that could work.
Fantastical.
That could work.
Also,
I would like if she would play like a villain.
But a lot of people think that she's going to be playing. I forgot. Have you seen Mask of the Phantasm?
No.
Okay, there's an animated Batman movie called Mask of the Phantasm.
Okay.
And there is a character called Andrea Beaumont who's in it.
Okay.
And I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
But it's not a carbon copy. Casino Royale with Daniel Craig.
Okay.
Is a carbon copy of Mask of the Phantasm.
Okay. Interesting. So she playing Eva Green?
So
it didn't take long for me to get there.
Where Scarlett Johansson may be the culprit. So
okay. Now if we knew what the plot was for Batman 2, then I feel like we could have better guesses. But since they keeping that under wraps, I don't even think they started filming this yet. Have they? No, they haven't. We ain't got no plot leaks, no set leaks, no nothing. So very curious if one, she's gonna get the role, and two, who she's playing. Now I also read that they were going to get what's her name? Emma Roberts? Somebody declined this, and when they declined it, Scarlett Johansson was like, "Get that." So
interesting. Emma Stone?
Boom, there it is. I think it was Emma Stone.
Interesting. Redhead.
She said no.
Andrea Beaumont's a redhead.
Interesting.
So long hair redhead.
So. Yeah. So Scarlett Johansson was like, I'll take it because we already said she collected them IP checks now. Jurassic Park.
She is.
The Exorcist. Mm-hmm. Batman. I mean, come on now. She ain't got.
And she doesn't have to come back after this one. So
no,
it's not like she has to reoccur after this film. People are like, "Oh, she's going from Black Widow to Batman. She's going from Marvel to DC." I'm like, she's going to be in a single film.
She is going from Marvel to Jurassic Park. If y'all want to talk about franchises,
Batman movies. Batman has so many villains where the villain gets one movie. And then they have to move on to the next one.
Speaking of people not coming back, apparently Zoe Kravitz is not expected to return as Catwoman in the next one.
She left.
She did. And people were like, oh my God, they should have had her just leave at the end of the movie. And it was like,
She did.
Did y'all watch the movie? She literally says goodbye.
People are upset that she's
Too
not
bad
returning.
you're not coming with me.
But it's kind of like she left, but she stole 2 bags of the Falcone fortune before she ran out on her motorcycle.
And I guess people thought she might have been coming back because she wrote the letter to Sophia and the Penguin. But that was a letter.
No, she
didn't say, I'm coming to get you.
Hey, girl, thinking about you.
Right. She didn't say I'm coming to bust you out.
I'll know you.
She ain't say I'm coming to visit. Like,
she don't know her like that.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
If anything, leave her out of a movie and bring her back for ain't gonna be no third one. What am I talking about?
Right.
Maybe. I was gonna say bring her back for the third one, but it's not gonna be a third of this one.
A third the Batman?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, we're done.
A third the Batman is.
This is
separate Batmans under Netflix is not happening.
No.
It's not happening. It's not a
thing. You said it under Netflix, and I was like, "What you? Oh yeah,
Sorry.
You're right. Well, you're right. It is gonna be Batman under Netflix.
Yeah.
Child, can they like call it something else? Can we still call it WB? Because I don't want to. I don't want to call it Netflix Batman. That don't even sound right. Yep. Netflix's new Batman movie. Yuck. Anyway, moving on to other superheroes. Marvel said we need money. We need some money. Marvel's going to re-release Avengers Endgame in theaters in September of next year ahead of Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Now people are already trying to say, how does this connect? How is this related? I don't even know if they are or if Marvel's just kind of like, why not? There's an open window. Go ahead, put Endgame out there. I feel like they should put both. Give us a double feature. Why not? I would love to watch Infinity War in the theater again.
I don't think there is a connection.
I don't think so either. But people are trying to say, this confirms that Tony Stark is actually Doom. And people are like, no. No.
All of the things that were connected to Endgame didn't do well after Endgame. So there's no
y'all don't like it, right? Y'all didn't like it.
They drew a parallel all the way from Endgame to Doomsday.
Right. Like, y'all hated everything after Endgame, right? Y'all said it was trash. It's not good. Why would they do that?
Endgame was setting up Kang. Let's not do revisionist history. Not setting up Doomsday. Right. So there are no Doomsday parallels to find in Endgame. It was originally called
Kang Dynasty. Right. Okay, not Doomsday.
Right.
They had a plan.
This is course correction.
It is. And this is Marvel trying to get a little extra cash.
Right.
I actually think this is kind of interesting, kind of cool. I mean, we don't get to see Avengers movies in the theater again.
No.
I don't know. If nothing else is out that weekend, it might be worth the watch.
Sure.
Put it in Dolby. Please.
Yes.
Please put it in Dolby. And then we have a sad crunch. I'm going to butcher his name.
I'll say it.
Okay.
Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa.
AKA Shang Tsung.
Yes.
That's who everybody knows him as from the OG Mortal Kombat movies.
Your soul is mine.
It's like one of the most iconic. I mean, Mortal Kombat is not like.
He even did the voice work in the video game.
He did do the voice work? Oh, okay. The OG Mortal Kombats, are they Oscar-worthy movies? No. Are they classics?
But you know what they include that the new ones don't?
Combat.
The Mortal Kombat tournament.
Combat. Okay. Yes. So he died this week at the age of 75. Sucks.
I feel like he's been around a lot longer.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean,
my entire existence.
Mortal Kombat. For people to like bash that movie, that thing come on TV.
Yeah.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he died. It sucks. The new one's coming out next year.
Yes,
next year. And they haven't put anybody from the old ones in the new ones.
No, there was a web series of Mortal Kombat that they put out with Jai Courtney a couple years ago. Okay, and he reprised his role as Shang Tsung.
So he is the Shang Tsung.
He's like that. He's that character. Like, yes, he's like. Yeah, like Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury. He's Shang Tsung.
There's like nobody else
Robert
that would
Downey
like.
Jr. is Tony Stark.
Is Iron Man.
Yeah, he's the Shang Tsung.
So I'm trying to think. He also played Hitachi in the Tekken movie. I saw a picture of that and was like, woo. Heihachi. You know what I mean? White guy. I mean, not white guy with the white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Tekken movie.
The grandfather.
He was also in 47 Ronin. Have you ever seen that?
With Keanu Reeves.
Yes. And he was in Tekken 2.
Sagata.
And who?
Hiroyuki Sanada. And 47 Ronin.
Oh no, he was Tokugwa. He was in a movie.
And 47 Ronin?
Yeah, 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. You said that already, didn't you?
I thought. Yes, Hiroyuki Sanada. Keanu Reeves and Hiroyuki Sanada were co-stars in 47 Ronin, and they were also in John Wick.
Was he in John Wick?
He was the Yes, he was in the last John Wick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. He was also in he'd been in a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna go to that man for my.
Yeah.
So yeah, R.I.P. to a legend.
R.I.P.
If you have not seen the OG Mortal Kombat, you should watch them.
You're good
because they
contain Mortal Kombat.
They look interesting.
Yeah,
them visuals was like woo, budgets or no budget, but they combated.
Yeah,
and that's a winning combo right there. All right, so that is it for all our news. We're gonna take a short break and get into our review for the OG Anaconda. My Anaconda don't. That is in the trailer. And when we watched the trailer for the new one, I was like, are they gonna take it there? Are they gonna take it there? They don't.
No.
But that song don't fit that movie at all, period. But I was just trying to be in the spirit. This week we watched the OG Anaconda called Anaconda. It was released April 11th, 1997. So this is an oldie but goodie. The director is Luis Llosa. I think he's a Portuguese director. And he has not done any major Hollywood movies since this one. So he went back to where I guess he wanted to after this. Cast and characters of this include, if you have not seen this movie, that's crazy. But I'm going to go through the cast list anyway. Jennifer Lopez plays Terry Flores. Ice Cube plays Danny Rich. John Voight plays Paul Cerrone. We have Eric Stoltz. I made that last name up. Plays Dr. Stephen Cale. Jonathan Hyde plays Warren Westridge. And I just literally watched The Mummy, where he is also in it. I was like, hey, that's the guy from The Mummy who died.
I always remember Eric Stoltz as the guy from Grey's Anatomy who Gray went to go see get lethal injected.
Oh, God. Was that an early season or a new season? The old season.
It was the early season when Derek's mom came to visit, and he didn't want to treat the guy because he murdered somebody.
Yeah. You know what? He has not been in a whole bunch of stuff.
No.
Like, his face is super familiar. I know he's been in things. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. He has not been anything more recent. I don't think he's been in. Yeah. We also have Owen Wilson as Gary Dixon playing Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson played Owen Wilson to the death. And then we have Cary-Hiroyuki as Denise in this. So it says Smile. Oh, and Danny Trejo's in this as a poacher. Yes. Poacher ain't got a name.
Very quickly.
It's just poacher.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Danny? Lord child. So runtime of this is a smooth, crisp, clean hour and 29 minutes. Budget of $45 million. And like I said in the trivia, it did make its money back. Box office is $136.8 million. Now you might say, oh, that's not a lot. It is when your budget is $45 million.
Yeah. That
is over the 3 times threshold. Cinema scores though, it's a B-, which ain't great. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but it ain't great. Rotten Tomatoes is even worse. The critics have it at a 40%. Audience has it at 24%, which is I don't trust that. I mean,
I feel like that's recent.
Maybe like you rating. New kids then got on Rotten Tomatoes and thought y'all can critique Anaconda. But I mean, is it an Oscar movie? No, but is it like 24%?
Yeah.
No. Now 24% means that only 24% of the people who have reviewed it liked it, and not that means that the movie got 24%. But anywho, more y'all should have liked it is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So Jay, do you want to give us a plot for OG Anaconda?
The plot for OG Anaconda is a bunch of fools are going out into the forest to film an anaconda.
Not quite. That's not what they were trying to do.
A bunch of fools are going on a jungle cruise. They run into John Voight.
It is Jungle Cruise. It is Jungle Cruise.
Who is a bunch of fools going to Jungle Cruise, sponsored by J-Lo, because it's her boat.
It is her boat.
They run into John Voight and decide to pick him up for some stupid reason.
Let that man sit there. He's fine. He was fine.
And help this man try to track down an anaconda until they get attacked by the beast and have to fight for their lives in order to get out.
I have a note that I'm gonna say, but the movie could have been like 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
literally 2 minutes.
They all could have got eaten.
Or they all could have just pushed that man off the boat.
They could have never picked him up.
End of movie. Even if y'all want to be good citizens, once he started acting wild, kick him off the boat.
I'm not a good citizen. I would have left him out there.
Be like, we'll call somebody for you. We'll send somebody back for you.
He looks sketchy.
You be all right. You got some soup. You got some crackers. You're fine. You'll be all right.
That is the plot of Anaconda.
That is. Hijinks and shenanigans. Too many hijinks and shenanigans. Ensue. All right, let's do our non-spoiler thoughts. And it was hard to do notes for this because I've seen this movie so many times.
Okay.
I actually just saw it, watched it while I was getting some braids not too long ago.
It be on TV.
It is steadily on TV.
Yeah.
So I will say, though, the pacing and editing of this movie is pretty perfect. I mean, hour 29... The opening of the movie, we get all our characters introduced at once, except our antagonists. We get a little bit of understanding of like who's friends, who already knew each other. We get the romantic hookup and all that, like literally within like the first 10 minutes. And I'm like, we know why we there, what we doing there, where we going. Boom. And then we also get the Anaconda as actually before that. So we get the setup. Okay, Anaconda evil. Boom. Crew going to go film some people they ain't got no business bothering. Boom. And then we have our antagonist who shows up. Java show up in the first 15, 20 minutes.
He does. Yeah.
And he look evil, so there's no question of what his intentions are. Boom. Everybody's here in the 30 minutes. The next hour is just the rest of the movie. And I was like, this is actually pretty perfect editing. The visuals are, I thought the visuals is decent. The snake looked like a fake snake, but he moving, he grooving, he twirling around, he snatching people up. He's moving not like a snake's supposed to, but that's okay because this is a movie. I know that snakes don't crawl up boats and bust through windows
or scream
like a predator, or scream. And there's somebody who's cast as doing the voice work for this. By the way,
makes sense. Snake sounds.
Yeah. It's kind of like when they said the tornadoes, they use like sound effects.
Train and lion.
For the tornadoes to make it like more menacing. Like tornadoes don't make.
Roar.
They don't roar like lions.
But okay.
Tornadoes are not Simba or Mufasa. But okay, y'all. But I thought the visuals are still pretty decent. The movie visually still looks, I mean, they in a jungle. So they didn't really have to do a whole bunch of like backdrop and green screen and all that because they can just float down the river.
Yeah.
So I think it visually still looks good. It's still kind of gross though. There's some scenes I was like, this is actually
still nasty,
still disgusting.
Yes.
So the nastiness still holds up.
Practical effects, they don't do that anymore.
It does. Right. It does hold up in terms of like you want a good. It's not a horror movie. What would you classify this as? Action?
It's a horror film.
Okay, action, adventure, horror.
Yeah,
that's perfect. All of that still holds up. It still got some action. It still got some adventure. And the horror is still there. So I say it holds up over time. It's an easy watch. And the acting ain't half bad either. I thought everybody did pretty good. I was like,
everybody, they hired actors, including Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez can act.
She can when she wants to.
She can act when she puts her mind to it. So.
Right. Now, I prefer rom-com J-Lo and Selena J-Lo. But Anaconda J-Lo's good too. Yeah. I like her. So yeah, those are my non-spoiler thoughts.
I can echo some of those thoughts as well. My main note was, this isn't good, but it's still watchable.
You don't think it's good?
I don't think it's good anymore.
The plot is stupid.
The characters are a little funny.
Dumb.
I don't think it's good anymore, but it's still watchable.
Okay, fair enough.
I like bad movies, so
this is a good bad movie.
So
okay, fair enough.
I'm not ashamed to say that I don't think it's great, but I still watch it.
Okay,
I've watched it before we watched.
I literally picked that to watch to get my hair done. I was like, I'm throwing Anaconda.
Yeah,
so sure.
I think it's still a watchable adventure film. Still has some interesting. It still has some interesting effects.
You said interesting.
Most of the effects are just around the snake.
Right. Right.
Rewatching this, I noticed that a lot of the CGI with the snake is kind of like sped up. The snake is moving super fast, or it's like fast but slow at the same time.
It's like a viper, and a hippo.
Yeah,
together trying to move at the same time.
But had good practical effects as well too. The snake animatronic I think was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
They actually said that the animatronic almost injured some of the cast.
Yeah, and they kept it in filming. Yeah.
I
read that the snake animatronic had some issues in the water, but they kept it in the film because it
added to the effects.
So so I thought
shout out to them.
The effects were still decent looking. They did good practical effects. The animatronic of the snake was good. I just recently watched Jurassic Park 2.
Okay.
I was thinking about like they don't really do like animatronics as big
much
as they did like when Jurassic Park was big when it first came out. So it's like, oh, this came out around the era of animatronics in film because they didn't have CGI that could do this.
Yeah, the technology wasn't quite there yet.
It was fun to see that, like the skin textures and stuff. Because that's how you could tell in Jurassic Park if the dinosaur was real, because it had like skin texture.
Right. And the inside of the snake's mouth looks real. Like,
gross.
I was like, yuck.
Gross.
I mean, it looks good, but like, yuck. This is how I would expect
so yeah,
inside of a snake.
All the snake stuff I think was still good. It had an interesting score.
It did.
Like the score, the orchestra, the beginning before the snake, when they're still in Jungle Cruise mode and they're still just getting started on the embarking, and I was like, oh, this orchestra is hitting. Like,
it had a soundtrack. Watching and Waiting, Night Attack. This Must Be Heaven. I don't know what part of the movie that was.
Okay.
Downriver, Seduction.
Oh, I know what that was.
Oh yeah, that scene was stupid.
I had a note. My note said I almost vomited.
I've seen this movie so many times, and every time that scene comes, I'm like, oh, here we go. Travelodge, Baiting the Line, My Beautiful Anaconda. That's literally how the song goes. The Totem Sacred Ground and Saron's Last Stand are the name.
That's a spoiler.
Right. Dang. You're right.
Also, my last non-spoiler note is, where's Jungle Cruise 2? This made me want Jungle Cruise 2.
Jungle Cruise was a cute movie. Jungle Cruise was like a mix of pirates and, I mean, not Anaconda specifically, but it had that same feel of like going down a river and running into somebody. Now, Jungle Cruise is not a action
like
horror.
Pirates in that last third act of Jurassic Park 3 when it was on the boat.
Sure.
Running away from the Spinosaurus.
Sure.
In the water.
Yeah.
That's what most of Jungle Cruise
was. It is
was.
heavily Pirates inspired. Heavily Pirates
Very
inspired.
much Pirates.
But I did like Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise was pretty good. Pretty good.
So that's all of my non-spoiler notes.
All right. Some random tidbits that I looked up while I was watching this movie. This is a franchise. If you did not
there was a sequel with Boris Chestnut.
Oh Lord, there was a theatrical standalone sequel called Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid,
which we went to see in the drive-in.
And then there were 3 television sequels: Anaconda 3 Offspring, Anaconda Trail of Bloods, and then they tried to do a Lake Placid Anaconda.
Oh, I remember that. I was about to say, wasn't there a Croc versus Anaconda?
Lake Placid versus. Now I don't know why they. Oh, because of Lake Placid name. I don't know.
Lake Placid to our throwback rotation.
That's a good.
Let
me tell you, you can't talk bad about Lake Placid.
Hey, it's hard to mess up a creature feature.
It is hard, but it's also it take a special something to make it like something I want to keep watching over and over again.
I was watching this. I was like, they don't make animal horror films anymore.
They got that monkey movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
Primate.
So maybe they shouldn't make animal horror films anymore.
You right.
Because Anaconda.
They should make them in like jungle settings are cool, but in somebody's house, I don't
Lake Placid.
I love Lake Placid.
The Ghost in the Darkness. They don't make good horror animal films anymore.
That's a good Val Kilmer movie right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lake Placid versus Anaconda. And that was supposed to be the crossover with the Lake Placid film series. Now, I didn't even know Lake Placid had multiple.
It had multiple movies.
It had a 2, it had a 3, and then it had the crossover. And then they had Lake Placid Legacy. Sometimes you do things too much. Yeah. Okay. Anaconda and Lake Placid were good. I would say which one do I like better? I've definitely watched Lake Placid.
I haven't watched Lake Placid in a while, so I don't know.
I think it's something about the Bill Pullman and the
Betty White.
Betty White is
she was
Bill. The Bridget Fonda, Bill Pullman, Oliver Platt, three. What do you call it? Thruple.
Mm-hmm.
They actually weren't a couple in that.
Yeah.
But the whole dynamic between the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Was great.
Yeah.
And then Brendan Gleeson was in that. I think I like Lake Placid more.
Okay.
But you're right. Lake
Placid was more fun.
Yes, that was not a horror movie.
Yeah. Well, it was.
It was.
Just still more fun.
It was less adult. I don't know how you want to call it. Lake Placid was definitely a little more loosey-goosey.
Okay.
Than Anaconda was. But yeah, they tried it. But they don't make movies like this. If they were, I don't even know if it would even hit. I don't think people would even like it, to be very honest with you. All right. Next up we had... Oh, did you have anything else for non-spoiler thoughts?
No.
Okay. So we are going to get into... Now, if you have not seen this movie, I that's weird, I guess. But we're going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, you already know what's coming in terms of like how the plot going to go.
Yeah.
But we're going to spoil this movie in 3, in 2, and 1. Starting off at the top with Jennifer Lopez plays Terry Flores. Now, something that I just found out was quite interesting. J-Lo had a run in the midst of this. 1997, 98, 2000.
Yeah, she was Jennifer in the Block.
She had Selena came out 97. And then that's her best. Listen,
Selena's her best.
She
work.
will never
musical and film
top
Selena's her best work.
And Selena's from 1997.
Hey, we all have an opus.
And I don't know if it it sucks for her that her opus was like 97.
Hey, but we ain't all made a Selena, so she should feel good about that.
I will watch Selena.
I would feel bad about that
every single time it comes on. If you have not seen Selena, I have no idea what is wrong with you. But Beady Beady Bamba is her best film.
It's good.
Oh my God, that's her best film. Oscar. Should have got the Oscar.
Yeah.
But she did Selena, she did Anaconda, she did U-Turn, all in 97. Out of Sight, Ants, The Sale, The Wedding.
Ants?
She was a voice in Ants.
Okay.
She did the voice in Ants. So her run was Selena, Anaconda, U-Turn, Out of Sight, Ants, The Sale.
I remember The Sale.
The Wedding Planner. I really like the wedding. Is the wedding? Nah, Monster-in-Law is my more favorite one.
Wedding Planner was
Matthew McConaughey.
Who was Monster-in-Law?
Monster-in-Law was with Wanda Sykes. And
who was her husband?
She didn't have a husband. She was trying. Oh gosh, hold on. Now you about to make me look.
Wait, who was the boyfriend in Monster-in-Law?
It don't matter. His name was.
That's how I remember the movie.
That's Michael Vartan, but Jane Fonda was the monster-in-law.
That's how I differentiate her rom-coms, because a lot of them are very similar.
Yeah, but the husband was just kind of like there.
The love interest.
Jane Fonda was the co-lead of Monster-in-Law.
Gotcha.
But she did. Where was that? So Wedding Planner, Angel Eyes. I don't think I saw Angel Eyes. Enough, Made in Manhattan, and then Geely happened. Oof. Geely was 2003.
And then we got Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
And did with the first round. Round one. we got round one. Now, Monster-in-Law came a couple years later, and then it's kind of been shaky. You know what? Geely really threw it off.
Really threw a wrench in everybody's plan.
Right. After Monster-in-Law, I kind of fell off with J-Lo movies.
Geely was really bad. It was really bad.
Let's see.
Horrible movie.
And then she ain't really had like a hit.
Yeah.
Since then. I mean, she had Kiss of the Spider-Woman that just came out this year, which kind of came and went. People said it was good, but yeah, she had that 1997 to that Geely run, pre-Geely run. She was doing pretty good. She was cooking. And then I think she went to music for like a bulk of it, because her films kind of drop off a little bit after that. But we'll see. She never beat Selena.
No,
never.
Absolutely not.
And this movie came out right. What did I just say? This movie came out right after Selena. So she still acts like good.
Yeah.
Her acting is still good. J-Lo has that, I don't want to call it sassy. That sounds sexy.
She's got an Ellen Ripley vibe to her in this movie a little bit.
Yeah, she got a I'm not afraid of you. Yeah. Right. I kind of suspect something's going on kind of character, and she plays that well.
People are dying because they're not listening to her.
Right. And she's in a position where she's in a new position. She's trying to make the best choices for her team. Yeah. Kind of thing. Yeah. She does all that well. Now, the movie overall has dumb decisions, but they ain't, like the whole let's seduce the bad guy because he's creepy and gross and we'll know he'll fall for it. And that don't work out. So that whole scene is stupid. They could have cut that out of the movie and it would have literally added nothing.
I would have thrown myself to the snake first.
Although it does work, but it doesn't work in the way that they intend. It's kind of like y'all could have did this without the fake seduction. Yuck. Yeah. Other than that, though, J-Lo is good in this movie. Even watching this now, 2025, 2025, it's still good. She's still good.
I would say nothing in this movie has depreciated.
Agree.
Or aged badly. I mean, John Voight.
That's his own fault.
Nothing else in this movie.
It's funny. He looks the same age. Yeah. Like he hasn't aged, but he look old in this.
Can't go from worse to worse, sir.
Yeah, right. Because his character looks like trash in this, like he's supposed to. But like he looks like that now. And you're like, well,
he looks the same way he looked in Megalopolis. He just looked rich in Megalopolis.
Oh God, that movie was terrible. But yeah, she's goodness. I had no qualms about J-Lo in this movie.
Yeah, no. I thought she was good. I didn't really have any specific notes about her other than the fact that she's the Ellen Ripley of the boat crew.
I would agree. She is Ripley of the boat crew.
Yeah.
Next,
Ice Cube is Jones.
Next up, speaking of, we have Ice Cube plays Danny Rich. Ice Cube, ain't really no notes about this.
No.
I did see, hold on, I should have saved this. There were other people that were going to play Ice Cube's character. It doesn't say why they didn't.
Were they also going to be black?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Ice Cube is the only black person in this movie. So shout out to him for that.
He wasn't the stereotypical black role character. That's
you said he was?
No, he wasn't. Like they didn't they didn't write
it to be a black
character in the movie.
You're right.
Okay.
Now he does add some Ice Cube flair.
Yeah, I mean because
to the role, right? Which is fine.
I liked Ice Cube in movies.
I like Ice Cube the actor.
Yeah,
now, he said some dumb stuff recently.
We didn't see War of the Worlds, so
we did not.
We're not using that now, right?
But I bet you his acting in this was better than it was in World of Worlds, because that movie,
according to our analysis,
right, according to our clips and what we have seen. So the role of Danny Rich, they were looking at Bill Murray. I lied. They were looking at some other black people, but they weren't all black.
Bill Murray as in Ghostbusters?
Yep. The role of Danny Rich, everyone
would not have fit in this movie.
These are the people that were envisioned. Okay. Bill Murray, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. Okay.
Wesley Snipes.
There are too many other people billed in front of Will Smith for him to be in this movie.
Vin Rames.
Wesley Snipes. Vin Rames? Okay.
Vin Rames could have worked.
So this was made for a black person.
Wait, I'm not done. Keith David.
Okay, so super made for a black person.
Bill Murray's not black.
I mean, outside of that.
Neither is Albert Brooks.
We gonna let Jeff Goldblum next?
No. Did I say Keith David already?
Yes.
Okay, Keith David. It did. Oh shoot, I lost it. Hold on. Let me go back. I think that was everybody. So it wasn't supposed to be stereotypical, but they did have some.
He lived.
He did. Yeah. There was some other black people in mind. And then we're about to get to this character later, but Billy Crystal, Michael J. Fox, Ben Stiller, Ray Romano, Dennis Quaid were all considered for the role of Dr. Kale.
Who was that? Eric Stoltz?
Yeah.
He was fine. He was
anybody could have been
Anybody could have been him.
Now, let me go back. Chris Farley was offered to play the role of Danny. So
Chris Farley is who?
Chris Farley, fat guy in a little coat.
Of Danny Trejo?
No, of Danny Rich, the character that Ice Cube played. I guess Chris Farley was offered the role, but he had to go do a different movie.
So many comedians.
Well, it looks like they were looking for somebody because Ice Cube's not really fun. Right,
he's in this movie.
He's not a comedian in this. So the fact that they were looking for
no comedy, so they went darker.
Yeah, they were not looking for like Bill Murray's a comedian, Martin Lawrence is a comedian.
I guess they stuck with Owen Wilson. Now I think about it.
But that's a totally different character.
But he wasn't funny. So I'm like, it sounds like all of those casting choices, they were going for humor.
For Danny.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no humor in this movie.
No.
Not intentional.
Some funny dumb moments, but no. So Ice Cube plays a good role. It's like him and Danny and Terry are obviously friends. So
I didn't remember watching this. I was like, I didn't know. I forgot that they all knew each other.
Yes.
I, for some reason in my mind, thought Jennifer Lopez owned the boat because I hadn't watched it in so long.
Right.
I thought Jennifer Lopez owned the boat, and they were everybody else except for John Voight was part of a film crew. And she was just using their boat to sail them out there to shoot it, and they picked up John Voight. But then I didn't realize that
they all previously had worked together.
None of them owned the boat.
Well, Terry in the movie does say "my boat,"
but did she say that because she's a director?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you're right.
I was confused.
It's like a my set situation.
I don't know why my headcanon was that she, for some reason, sailed the Amazon and they. Or the regular.
She does say my boat
but
in the movie. Boat, but you're right. She could be saying my boat because I'm the director.
I forgot that they all knew each other.
That was
interesting.
Because Danny is the video guy or the camera guy, and then Gary and Denise are like the sound person and like some other persons.
I did not realize.
So they were all friends.
Involved. Yeah.
Right. And you can tell that Danny and Terry or Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez, we don't get a lot of it, but they have a good dynamic in terms of being friends in this. As she's trying to decide what to do, Danny is trying to tell her like, are you sure about this? Or, I got your back, or, whatever. So Ice Cube is good in this as well. Next up, we have John Voight, who plays Paul Sorrell. He has like a little accent on him, like Sorrell. You're fine. We don't need, because he tries to say he's
accent. Oh, it's so bad.
What is it? What is the accent? Because he says he's from Portugal or something. he said something like, "Oh, I grew up in Portugal and I was gonna be a priest, but that didn't work out." I don't know why he does not.
It's some type of Hispanic accent that he's trying to do.
He does not need to have an accent.
It's not good
at all. Now, John Voight does a good job of playing a villain.
Yeah,
I will give you that.
he should.
But Paul does not need to have no accent in this at all.
He could have just been a regular medicine white man in the forest.
Right, which was enough, right, on the boat.
Which is enough.
And Amazon, you're like, what are you doing? And
I don't know why he had to be Portuguese.
Right, you need to make you need to get yourself out of a jam, but you supposed to know this river. Like, all right, it's cool, white man. You stay over there, we stay over here. But John Voight does a good villain. He said that he was looking forward to playing somebody that was like a menacing character. He turned out to be that way in real life, so foreshadowing. Yeah. So, but it still holds up. I just don't understand why they just didn't knock this man off the boat. He got an attitude from the start, or he got
They were trying to be nice and not trying to be responsible for leaving.
Right. He immediately turns into like he talking back. He got something to say. Like there's a scene where Dr. Kale is trying to like, they're doing some exposition or they're trying to explain something. He jumps in the middle of the camera and it's just like, we picked you up. Go sit down somewhere.
Their mistake was not hiring an expert who knew the area. They just hired a guy who knew about reptiles. Yeah. And then took a boat out and decided they were just going to find this place on their own instead of hiring a guide of some sort. This is an excursion.
They seem so... Dr. Kale is supposed to know the area, or he said, I know how to find tribes. Like, well, do you know how to navigate the Amazon?
You can't just can you find a tribe on the moon? Because you can't just go anywhere and just be like, I can find a tribe.
Right. And that's what him and that's what Paul and Dr. Kale's kind of contention was. Paul was like, I know this area. And Dr. Kale was like, well, I know how to find people. And it's kind of like, well,
that makes no sense.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
You can't just find people in any environment.
Right. That's what that's why Dr. Kale got hemmed up.
So stupid.
Mr. Captain Save Everybody. You wasn't even useful 2/3 of the movie.
I was watching this. I was like, so they have no guide.
None.
They just have a reptile expert who is just supposed to magically be able to locate reptiles. In an area he has no idea.
But they weren't even looking for reptiles.
I mean, yeah,
they was looking for a tribe of people.
Yeah, but I keep getting confused with the fact that the whole trip gets sidetracked.
You're
when
right.
John Voight gets there, but it's the fact that they had no guide out there. He just knew he had an expertise about the field.
Yeah,
but had
about the people.
No knowledge about the area.
The area in which the environment,
which is crazy.
It's like, yes, I know how to cook, but I can't go cook in a restaurant kitchen because that's a totally different type of cooking. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not gonna bake a cake in a pizza oven.
Right.
So
We'll get to
everything has a place.
Yeah. Anything else for Saron?
No.
Outside of being a jerk immediately. Speaking of Mr. Kale, Dr. Kale, he is stupid.
Dumb. He's dumb. This is Alien. If Jennifer Lopez is the Ripley, he's the idiot space crew. He's Chibuza.
Right. It just so he get him when he go jump in the water because Mateo, who I don't have on his list because Mateo is just there
first. Was it Eric or Mateo? I feel like Eric went first.
Eric didn't die, remember? Eric got caught up because he got a wasp in his throat.
Oh, that's
right.
And
he's in a bed the whole movie.
He just never showed back up.
Until the very end being useless. I'm like, you ain't help at all.
The fact that he did not.
Period.
I totally forgot he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in the bed because he wasn't doing nothing. And every now and then, Terry go check on him. I'm like, why is he still asleep?
That was his only saving grace. His only saving grace.
But he put himself in that position.
Yeah.
So Dr. Kale goes try to save or cut the boat free because Mateo runs it into the ground. I'm like, Mateo, you supposed to be the expert boatman.
Why didn't Mateo go out there and cut the boat free?
Mateo dies.
Well,
as he should. Anywho, because Mateo knew that Saron was a bad guy in the first place looking for the snake when they saw him. And the movie foreshadows that because they have a look at each other. I'm like, well, Mateo knows something up. Lord. Anywho, so Kale goes to try to cut the boat free. Somehow he gets a wasp in his throat. And then Saron has to cut the wasp out. Ugh. And now they beholden to Saron because he's like, oh, well, Dr. Kale's, who I've been arguing with, by the way, is out of commission. I'll tell you guys how to get back to safety so you can get him to a hospital. No, he's not doing that. He's leading them to an anaconda.
Of course.
So Dr. Kale got himself hemmed up. That was his fault. He lucky he lived. I guess he lucky that somebody on the boat even knew how to save him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everybody else on the boat
could have let him die. So.
Was just like, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed? I'm like, he's dead. Just put him over the river. But you know, that's the love interest, right? You can't kill him off. I mean, you could have, but this ain't that kind of movie, and we ain't got that kind of time. But the character as a whole, useless.
He's useless.
He's literally in the bed.
He was there to be condescending to John Voight.
He was there to have the friction. Got rid of him. Right. He was there to the friction of our antagonist, but then he's out of commission 2/3 of the movie, and he popped back at the end like, oh, I'm better now. What happened?
And it was super stupid because John Voight tried to warn him about the anacondas, and he told him it was a myth.
He did.
So, but you're supposed to be the expert. Since you got your degree, you know everything.
You got your degree, and
he
know
missed the
everything.
whole anaconda.
Literally wakes up at the end.
He missed all of it.
Like, hey guys, anything happen? And they're like, oh, he's back. I'm like, sit him back down.
Right.
Knock him out. I just don't understand why he was asleep for so long.
Because of the wasp.
Why? But they are literally shooting, fighting, shaking, crying, and throwing up on the boat, and he don't move an inch.
It makes no sense.
He don't move an inch, and I'm like, go wake that man up. Y'all are dying. People are dying, Kim. Go get him. So yes, he's probably, even though we have a full disgusting antagonist, he was probably the most useless character of the whole movie.
Jonathan Hyde returns as his titular character Van Pelt.
So he plays our narrator. Yes. I forgot when he shows up. I'm like, what was his purpose again? Outside of arguing with Ice Cube,
yeah,
he was the narrator. So you need somebody that's like stoic and has a good voice or whatever. I like his character because he has like this funky attitude, and he's very bougie, right? He got like all this luggage. He's shaving, having coffee and drinks and whatnot on the boat. He obviously also gets hemmed up. He lasted longer than I thought he would. Honestly, for this type of movie,
he was more.
These characters typically go first.
He was more Sam Parrish in this movie than he was Van Pelt.
Yeah,
if he was Van Pelt, he might have lived.
Yeah,
he might have lived a little longer.
he actually lives a pretty long time, and
good death scene though.
Good death scene. He does the character flip where he don't really care. He just trying to get back home situation.
Because he's not about this life. He came to be a narrator,
right?
So I mean, that'd be like taking who's our Discovery Channel guy?
Morgan Freeman, Loki, name anybody. Oh, you talking about David Attenborough?
Yes. It's like taking David Attenborough to the Amazon to hunt for a snake.
I'm
sure you see a different side of him.
David be in a museum doing his narration. Okay. He might be in like a forest, but y'all know there's like 12 people around.
Right.
That they like drove to, they didn't like boat there. So he plays that character just kind of like once things pop off, once Dr. Kelly's out of commission, he's like, get me out of here. Let's go home. And then once Mateo goes, he like, we ain't got nobody to steer the boat. So he becomes the captain.
Yeah.
And he then once they realize that Saron is evil, he does make that turn.
Yes.
He does have a bit of a character arc, actually. Him and Ice Cube have a nice moment where they're trying to remember like things of home that they can't wait to get back to. I thought that was pretty cool, but he gets it.
He does. He tries to run. He tries to dive out of a waterfall to jump away from the anaconda, and it catches him.
Yeah, it twirls him up. You know how the anaconda does.
It's pretty strong.
Cracks your back or whatnot. He actually did this. He was also in Titanic. Did I remember him in Titanic?
Yeah.
He probably played a rude dude, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was probably rude. Okay. So he was also Richie Rich. Jesus. This man has been in everything. So he did his run was Richie Rich, Jumanji, Titanic, Anaconda, The Mummy. I mean, hit.
Oh yeah, he was in The Mummy.
Yeah, he was Dr. Chamberlain.
Yes.
He was the one with "Don't open the book." I just watched The Mummy like 3 days ago, so that's why that was fresh on my mind. So he is the last to get it. Or is he? Yeah, I think he's one of the last of our crew to get it before everybody else gets to live after that.
Yeah, that's right. Because we skipped some. Well, we didn't skip, but
we about to go back to the other 2 people that died.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Who are Gary and Denise. So Gary and Denise are our
made to die idiot
couple.
Don't have sex in the jungle.
Oh God, so stupid. Y'all don't know how to navigate this place, right? Y'all supposed to be at work, okay? So they sneak off to do their thing. Here's where these characters hem themselves up with. They keep putting themselves in a situation where our villain has to save them. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, part of the movie is like, it's good y'all found him because he's saving y'all repeatedly.
Yeah.
He's catching food. He taking wasp out of necks. He putting like breathing tubes into people's throats. He's shooting boar. I mean, he's making himself useful. So when he does take over, it's kind of like y'all kind of set him up, and then y'all gave him leeway because y'all kept putting yourself in positions to help.
Yeah.
So you can't get rid of him because he's saving y'all behind. So Gary and Denise both get it. Gary's stupid because he listens to song about if we catch this anaconda, it could be worth some money. And Gary's stupid, but it's like, guys, let's Owen Wilson talk. Come on, guys, listen here. This would be a great idea. And it's like, no, Gary.
This food switched sides and took y'all hostage with the madman.
Stupid.
Idiot.
Stupid.
Idiot.
So stupid. So he deserves to get it. How he gets pushed. Oh, Denise falls in the water.
She's dumb.
Because Denise is dumb. Gary tries to go get her, and the anaconda gets Gary.
Yes.
And then Denise is all like, Gary, 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 Gary. And then Denise gets it because she tries to go.
Because she's still dumb.
Stupid. She thinks she a killer. Okay, she didn't turn into a bold-faced killer.
This was the easiest kill anybody could ever make.
She is the only person who dies who don't get killed by the anaconda, I think. Yes?
Yeah,
yes.
That's true. The only murder.
The only actual human murder is this. Because her dumb butt thinks that she's going to kill Paul Sharon because they done tied him up after the nasty seduction scene. Mm-hmm. They at least knocked him out. He tied up, and she's like, I'm going to kill you in honor of Gary. And he's like, no, you're not. And he chokes her to death with his legs.
He trips her and then chokes her to death with his legs.
You shouldn't be able to do that. That shouldn't even be. If somebody got me by the neck, like, come on. That don't make no sense.
That's what the watermelon challenge was about.
Anywho, Gary and Denise, rest in peace because they deserved it. I mean, not they deserved it, but they made stupid decisions that led to their death.
And they both get munched on, so.
They get munched on. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, because the anaconda gets her body later because he dumps her.
And then tries to throw her up so he can eat Ice Cube.
Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
Gross.
So yeah, overall, our characters put themselves in very bad situations for the antagonist to have to save them. And then the antagonist is just a nasty old man who's a snake hunter.
Gary and Denise were dumb.
Damn.
That's my only notes about Gary and Denise. They were so stupid.
You knew they wasn't gonna make it.
No.
I feel like you knew they wasn't gonna make it when they snuck off in the forest. Now they do survive that scene, but that sets up them to make bad decisions.
There are
later.
all types of things out here in this forest that you have no idea.
Wild boar.
What's out here?
And y'all just going off
Anacondas
to do the thing.
Bugs.
Y'all at work.
Anything else? Poison ivy.
Bugs would be enough for me.
Mosquitoes.
And it's dark.
Wasps.
I didn't think they had a flashlight.
No, they just had their binaural audio microphones.
And it was
and their forest
the moonlight
sounds.
was supposed to be enough for them.
Idiots.
Stupid. So yeah, they didn't make it. As
natural selection.
Exactly. They set themselves up to be in silly situations. All right, so that's it for our characters that we already knew. Let's get into our likes and dislikes. I don't have any.
I think I already said my main were the snake stuff. I think all the anaconda stuff was good.
Yeah.
The anaconda was still creepy. I do not like snakes. I've never been a fan of snakes.
Oh, okay.
This isn't scary because it's mostly animatronic.
Right, and it's only one snake the whole movie.
It had one goofy scene with the snake when they got a fish hook in his mouth and started screaming.
The
and
snake
it was like waving and following.
I think when they put it on fire, it burns. I mean, it screams, right?
In the end, yeah. So in the beginning, when they try to catch it, and it coughs up that monkey on Van Pelt's face, which was gross.
That was also nasty. And we didn't forget about the monkey, right? Because the monkey got captured, or the monkey got used a long time ago.
Was that Johnny Trejo's monkey? I mean, is that supposed to be Danny Trejo's monkey from the cage in the beginning that John Voight shoots in the forest, or is that just a different monkey?
I think it was a different, because that monkey was like free.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was a different
monkey. Because he says that snakes need food.
Right, to use it as bait.
I thought snakes hunt live bait.
Are you really questioning the factualness of this movie?
No,
of course it's not correct.
But as a member of the boat, I would have been like, that don't sound right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, our characters are not the smartest.
They should have asked questions a lot earlier.
Yes, correct. There was a scene where the baby snakes, where they go blow up the. Okay, that's a dislike. You keep going. I'm gonna say my dislike.
No, keep going. I didn't like
the scene where we at a point to where Paul is guiding the boat, and he's like, "I know the river. Let's go this way." Everybody kind of sketch, but they ain't got nobody else to guide them, so they gotta go where they gotta go. They get to this barrier that's been put up, And Terry is like, well, obviously it's to like keep us out. Or somebody says it's to keep us out.
It's a barrier.
So Paul's like, well, let's blow it up. And people are like, well, why do you have dynamite? And nobody's like questioning it. And well, people are like questioning it, but they let him do it anyway. And I was like, why are y'all letting this man blow up? And they even say it like, you're messing up the natural ecosystem of this, whatever this is blocking off. And they're like, oh, well, we got to get homeboy to the hospital, so let's blow it up. I'm like, that's not how that's supposed to work. Y'all not that smart.
It's a barrier. No humans live in this forest. It wasn't built by beavers.
It's definitely not a beaver.
Which means it was human built.
Yes.
And it's very old.
It's
super old. They were trying
old.
to keep something very old in.
And they just let them blow it up with the dynamite.
All of my Indiana Jones knowledge would have told me that there is nothing behind this barrier that is for me.
That I'm supposed to see. Or where I'm supposed to be.
So I don't know why they thought that was a safe passage to go through.
Then they just let them like...
Who else would have built it?
Right. And they don't even put up enough of a fight for me before they blow that. He was like, I just need 10 minutes. I'm like, no, y'all go another way.
Never cross ancient barriers.
It just didn't make no sense.
Whatever is on there, trust me, you'll need it.
That should have been the tell that this guy up to no good, because he got dynamite and he just willingly blowing up things that we know we not supposed to be blowing up.
It's like going to Skull Island and seeing those giant doors and be like, let
me walk through here.
Humans don't live on this island.
Right.
So what is behind this door?
Must be a mall.
What did they build it for?
No. Sephora's not behind there, y'all. Like, relax.
It's Skog, you idiot.
Right. Stupid. So yeah, I guess a dislike would be the characters making just dumb decisions. And the fact that they just had knocked that man off the boat like 20 minutes after he started tripping. I do my I would counter with a like, is I did like the dynamic between the characters when things were good. Now, when things were good, they got along. They had good cast chemistry. Now, once Gary started tripping, then I was like, okay, this is stupid.
Gary was on, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once Gary started tripping, I'm like,
dumb.
Throw him off the boat.
That was a dumb character turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw him off the boat, too. But everybody else, especially when Van Pelt, now I'm calling him that, especially when the mummy turns around and him and Ice Cube are kind of like have buried the hatchet from the argument they had earlier. I thought that was cool. So I did like that.
So yeah, I did like all the snake stuff, and my dislike would be John Voight's accent.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Baby bird. Like, why are you calling
I had a nut said John Voight is almost a cartoon villain.
You know who he sounds like? He sounds like Mickey Rourke in Iron Man 2. And I don't mean that as a compliment.
I took that more seriously, though.
Did you?
I took Mickey Rourke's role in Iron Man 2. It was a better movie.
Yeah, it's a better movie. But the accents was like...
No, the accent was bad.
Mickey, why are you talking like this?
Yeah, the accent is bad.
It's almost as bad as our girl from Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Oh, no, not Rosamund Pike.
Which one's worse? Rosamund Pike or John Boyd?
Not Rosamund Pike's Flula Borg impersonation.
She was from Africa or something, right?
She was from South Africa.
Which one was worse? I want you to pick. Who was worse? Which accent was more terrible?
John Voight's was worse.
Oh,
it was worse.
Maybe I'm just used to hearing that. That's like,
at least Rosamund Pike was playing a character with the accent that's believable.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
That voice made no sense.
When Rosamund Pike started talking, we looked at each other like, is that permanent?
Yeah.
She gonna talk this the whole movie?
It wasn't good at
all. I guess for John Voight, I've seen the movie so many times I'm used to it. But you're right, it is bad.
It's bad.
And there's no need for him to have that accent.
It's not good at all.
And you're right, his character was not in the country in which he said he had the accent. So it was just like,
no.
I wonder if that was a real accent or whether his character was like faking it.
Awful decision to fake.
It doesn't matter.
So,
because it was terrible.
The ending. So the way this movie ends, everybody's been picked off. We are now down to J-Lo and Ice Cube, musical duo.
It's almost like Deep Blue Sea. A shark instead of snake.
Paul has tied them up. He's gotten them tied up. He has taken them to a structure, a building in the forest.
Sure.
Who built this?
I don't know.
Okay.
What is it for?
A radio tower in the forest. I don't know what it is. Cargo building. It's just a random wood.
Not even a
hut.
Forest. It's just like a jungle.
Yeah, like a random wood hut in the jungle. They didn't really explain where this hut came from, but he knew where it was.
Old and rickety.
He was already aware of this place. I think this is where he was leading them anyway. He's gotten them tied up in a trap, waiting for the Anaconda. He's showing them the poop dust from the human bones from the last human that I think he fed to it.
Sure.
But he's trying to catch it. So why didn't he catch it when he fed the last human to it?
Well, remember there was a scene earlier where he's obviously had an encounter with a snake because he like shows the scar on his face.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he's had a failed attempt.
He's going back for round 2.
Sure.
It's even dumber.
Yes.
Even dumber. Because now you still have no help.
You obviously don't know what you're doing.
You're still out here doing this alone.
Right.
So, anyway.
Well, he wouldn't have. They didn't let Mateo get it, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
So,
and Danny Trejo.
He's lured the Anaconda back there. The Anaconda is there. I thought that scene was menacing because the snake is kind of there hovering over him. He's about to eat him.
Yep.
He traps them both in the net, which I thought was cruel. Like, why you got to put them in the net with the snake?
He's obviously has no morals.
No, because like, did he put these people in the net with it?
Killed somebody with his legs.
I mean, yeah, but that's just crazy.
Strange.
Like you couldn't net the snake separately.
No, he was like, "Here's dinner for 2. You good? You gonna be good in here?"
Crazy.
Yeah.
But the snake gets loose and goes directly for him because why wouldn't it?
Why not? Because the snake is obviously smart in this movie.
Recognizes him. The snake is like has the mind of like a velociraptor in this movie.
Yes.
Which is I don't think that's
accurate
for snakes.
The snake also busts through windows.
Also that. So
on like a 2-story boat. I was like, snake.
The snake had personality. Okay. But the snake saw John Voight and said, I remember you, so I'm gonna get you now. So the snake goes after John Voight, kills him,
eats him.
A scene that was deserved. I think the John Voight death's still good. Like for villain death.
Well, because he later regurgitates him.
Well, I wasn't even getting there, but I was just thinking about it's just desserts to be eaten by the snake that
you were trying to capture. Yes, absolutely.
It still goes down as
may
a good
you digest in what you tried to kill. Yes.
So the snake swallows him.
And
it is up to Terry and Danny to fight off the snake.
To be alive.
Yes. During the scuffle with the Anaconda as they try to escape, it throws up John Voight at her. Gross.
It winks.
Where is eyeball? Him?
Like his John Voight
he had
winked.
No eyeballs.
Well, he winked.
Did he have eyeballs?
Because he winks at her.
Oh.
I don't know how he's still alive to be able to wink, and I don't know why you would write that into a movie. But yes, John Voight's regurgitated body winks at J-Lo.
So he's alive.
I'm sure the snake can't. Well, he's probably burned up in the fire.
They did blow it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Gross.
Yeah,
anyway,
I mean, it's nasty, but yes.
He throws up John Voight at him. Terry and Ice Cube jump off the boat and blow it up. The snake catches on fire and burns to death. But
that's how it sounds.
It pulls the Billy Loomis and comes back.
Oh, it does.
It is not dead.
It burns and falls into the water, and then it pops back up. Like,
the villain comes back for one final scare. It pops back up to the bridge, and Terry kills it.
That was a nice touch. Was it? It don't matter who. Somebody hits it with an axe.
Yeah. I think it might have been Ice Cube hits it with an axe.
Okay. Yeah. That was a nice touch.
That was a nice touch.
I appreciate because
you think it's over.
I appreciate the comeback at the final end, but it does do a screech. You're like, snakes don't screech.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's dead.
Yeah.
So I'll let bygones be bygones with that. So yeah, the movie ends.
Oh, and Eric wakes up. Stephen Cale wakes up.
Dr. Cale come back like, oh, what's going on, guys? And they're like, oh,
did I miss the movie?
A lot happened. And then
everyone's dead.
Here's the kicker of the movie. They actually do find the tribe that they was looking for at the very end. And then they're just like, well, guess we might as well start shooting. I'm like, no, go home. Go home.
People are dead.
People died, Kim.
People have died.
Go. Your crew is dead. Literally everybody but y'all is dead.
Yeah.
Pack it up. You're obviously not supposed to be here. And take y'all butts home. But no, they start filming. They start rolling. Like, they start filming a National Geographic film like nothing ever happened. And I'm like, Kale probably needs some like antiseptic, antibiotic. He probably shouldn't be talking. Get him home.
Did you have a favorite line or scene?
Did I have a favorite? I don't know if I had a favorite necessarily. Did you?
I didn't have a favorite scene, but I did like the third act.
Okay, fair enough.
The third act fight with our three remaining characters and the snake.
Agree.
I thought because that's when we got the most snake action, I guess.
Yes, because every other kill, he comes, he goes. I guess the scene where they were trying to catch him, we see the snake a little bit, but we get the full size of the snake in this third act.
And I thought the Van Pelt death was interesting.
Yeah, he tried.
He almost made it. Who knew the snake could do that?
This snake is like a super villain.
It is.
It's like a Bucky Barnes. Okay, just show up out of nowhere and does a bunch of things. You're like, I didn't know you could do that, Bucky. So yeah, I would agree. Third act.
Any random notes?
I did have a few. The title screen was underwhelming. This is the most basic. They didn't spend no money on the opening. They was just like, you are watching Anaconda. Next, let's keep going. The Today Was a Good Day reference. So Ice Cube was Ice Cube, obviously, in this. Or no, he doesn't play Ice Cube, but we know him as Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. He makes a reference to Today Is a Good Day. That's a song of his. I thought that was pretty cool. So this is Mateo's fault. Technically, I feel like this was all kind of a setup.
Because Mateo knew.
Mm-hmm. So this is technically all Mateo's fault.
I mean, he got his.
I'm just saying.
He got his.
He did. I think he got his first.
Yeah.
Outside of Danny Trejo at the beginning. But then my question was, what were they going to do if Kel didn't get injured? So Kel getting injured and Paul saving him is kind of the catalyst for him taking over the boat. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if Kel didn't get injured, how they were going to finagle getting the rest of the crew to where they was trying to go. Where they was going to like kill everybody.
They were going to have to kill him.
Was they going to have to tie everybody up?
They didn't have the weapons.
They didn't, right. They didn't have the weapons until they found that abandoned boat. Mm-hmm. Till they found Danny Trejo's boat.
Which was after Kel.
Yes.
So, yeah, they would have had to kill Kel.
They had to kill everybody. I feel like.
Yeah. So,
Crazy
I mean, it could be said that Paul had a crew before he got stranded alone.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Well, I think it was Mateo and Danny.
Yeah.
Technically. So, yeah, that was crazy. John Voight is outnumbered, push him overboard. And then Owen stayed playing the same character except in Loki. Owen Wilson plays the same character.
He does.
In Loki he was a little different.
Yeah.
But this was his this was like his early stage movie where he was playing the same thing everywhere he was in.
I had a couple. Not enough Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo should have been the main character in this movie. Danny Trejo could have been John Voight.
Oh, he could have been John Voight.
Yeah.
It probably would have been less creepy, maybe. And
Danny Trejo doesn't make me uncomfortable.
And he wouldn't have had no crazy accent. He would have
just had Danny Trejo.
He just would have been Danny Trejo. Yeah.
See, Van Pelt. That was my first note when I saw him on screen.
If you don't know who Van Pelt is, he is from...
You should.
He's from the OG Jumanji.
The OG Jumanji, the originals.
The OG.
Not the Rock Jumanjis.
No, we don't watch those. And we never will.
I thought the score was interesting. This is when they first embark, and it's the shot of the boat. The boat was shabby. It was the shot of the boat going across the river, and it's playing like the big score. I'm like, this Jungle Cruise score. Not
it's
knowing
almost like
roll into a snake.
They should have played it at the end.
Yeah.
Which they actually had a scene like that at the end with the wide shot and the musical score and all that.
It was going on our good voyage music.
Yeah. Y'all was about to go on the bad voyage.
John Voight is a cartoon villain. This is a boat full of douches. Everybody on the boat was dumb and rude. Everybody on the boat kind of had attitude a little bit.
Yeah, even Terry kind of had a little bit. Like, girl, you ain't bring nobody out here to guide y'all. Y'all kind of stuck.
Van Pelt was real rude to Terry when she introduced herself. So
yes,
I don't
Van
think
Pelt
they
was
knew
rude.
each other.
No.
Maybe he was the one that didn't know the rest of them. Because he was rude when he was introducing himself to Terry. I'm like, she's the director.
I think that he was like this famed narrator that they had got. So he thought he was like hot stuff compared to everybody else. Yeah. That's what I got.
And then Owen being dumb and then doing the character turn. Terry getting her butt killed.
You mean Denise?
Not Terry. Denise. Yeah.
That was so stupid. Denise could have lived.
She could have. That was the easiest.
Nah, she probably would have died anyway.
I mean, she would have got eaten by the snake. She wouldn't have made it through the third act.
Yeah, you're right.
But she could have killed John Voight. That was easy.
Yeah, she could have stabbed him from the back.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Someone always kills a boar in a jungle movie. That's always mistaken for whatever the real enemy is.
Okay.
They always do a wild boar.
It's always a wild boar.
Yeah.
Poor boars. They're bad. They got
a boar
a bad
and predator.
Rap. There was mutated boars.
I forgot about the baby snakes. I did not like that.
Oh, I didn't.
I forgot about the snakes that came out of the blown up dam.
Oh, did you?
I forgot about the snakes.
You forgot the raining snakes and some
I forgot about the baby snakes.
One character was like, "These ain't babies." Because some of them was big.
I hadn't seen it in so long, and I was just only anticipating the Anaconda. I forgot the baby snake sequence.
Baby snake. It's raining, baby.
Everything
baby
is still
snakes.
gross. That was the first snake kill when it kills Mateo, and it like just opens its mouth and it's like hissing and slowly going at him.
It looks good though. Like
this is nasty.
The inside of the snake.
Also, when it swallowed John Voight, I was like, this is also nasty. It reminded me of Man in Black when the alien swallowed Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, now the swallowing don't bother me. It's the regurgitating.
No, I didn't like the view, the camera view from inside its guts, and it's opening up and it looks slimy.
They want you to know how it works. This movie is still nasty.
Do snakes scream was a note. I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
True. Maybe big snakes scream.
I don't think so.
And my last note was the John Voight J-Lo seduction scene made me throw up.
Man, like, why did y'all think that was a good idea? And why the woman always got to do it? Make Ice Cube do it. Y'all don't know what that man like. He been in that jungle.
I would have sooner.
Like everything.
I would have sooner cartwheeled to the snake's mouth.
Get him. It was 4 against 1 at that point, I think. Y'all could have overpowered him to do that, which is what they ended up doing anyway, because Van Pelt comes with the golf club and knocks him out when the seduction scene don't work. Stupid.
I would have held on to the dynamite.
Right.
Before I went to seduce
I would have blown myself up to get myself out of it. I would have did the Danny Trejo, like, it's it. This is it for me.
It's nothing.
Goodbye, world.
Nothing is ever worth that.
So, yeah, that was nasty.
That was nasty.
That was almost as nasty as the regurgitated human scenes.
Yeah,
for sure. Just a small note that I found on IMDb. So, other characters that were going to play Paul, Sean Connery, and Tommy Lee Jones turned it down.
Why so old?
They were obviously going older for this role.
Why did he have to be older?
Other people that were considered: Kirk Douglas,
older white men.
Yep.
Older white Portuguese men.
Portuguese. Kirk Douglas, Harrison Ford.
Kirk Douglas, Harrison Ford.
Mel Gibson.
I couldn't see Harrison Ford doing that.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Here's the one. Here's the 2.
Scottish.
Here's the 3 that would have worked. Jack Nicholson.
Why so old?
Come on. John Malkovich. Would have worked.
Okay.
Jean Reno. That's who they could have got.
John Reno, yeah. None of these people could have been.
Also, Martin Sheen.
These people too old. Okay. Martin Sheen did not take it down at Anaconda. Why did it have to be so old?
I think Jean Reno definitely would have been a good Paul. I mean, he's a professional. It definitely could have worked.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have worked.
And let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I lost my note. But yeah. Oh,
was this before or after Mission Impossible?
Hold on.
Because John Voight too. So
hold on. You asked Jean Reno. Let's see what his filmography is. Oh, he looks different in this picture. You said before or after Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Let's see. 1996. So this was a year before.
A year after. So John Voight went from Mission Impossible to this.
Oh, my fault. Oh,
I mean, they're both in Mission
They
Impossible.
are. I was like, oh, no, yeah. So, yes, you're right. He went from Mission Impossible.
And Ving Rhames was also Mission Impossible. You said he was considered for this as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He might have been considered.
Funny.
I might have said that.
They pulled from the same pool.
So, other people that they were looking for Terry, Gillian Anderson and Juliana Margulies were turned down the role for Terry.
I could see Juliana Margulies in it.
Yeah.
Gillian Anderson, no.
No. Jennifer Aniston, Kate Beckinsale, Nicole Kidman, Kim Basinger, and Sandra Bullock were also considered for Terry.
Sandra Bullock, sure.
Nicole Kidman would have worked.
Nicole Kidman would have worked.
Kim Basinger.
What's Kim Basinger in?
LA Confidential.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She could have worked, and then I see that could have fit. I think that could have fit. They had everybody and their mama trying to get these roles. But this movie, I feel like it's a cult classic. So, it would have been fine to still be on some people's filmography.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Voight claimed he had a lot of fun playing a classical villain. That's not surprising. And this opened number 1 at the box office. It kicked off Liar Liar to the 2nd place.
Good movie.
Alternate programming as well.
Yeah. Liar
Liar and Anaconda are definitely 2 different movies.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if there was any random snake trivia on here. Oh, the Amazonian film shoot was occasionally disrupted by the fact that several cast members were definitely afraid of snakes.
That makes sense.
Let's see what other good snake trivia. The animatronic came very close to injuring Jennifer Lopez.
Hey.
Few of the cast were afraid of snakes, which proved challenging. Now, why would you do an Anaconda movie if you are afraid of snakes?
I don't know. I feel like in film industry, if you don't take a job, you may not get the next one.
That's fair. The giant robot snake had 60 individual controlled vertebrae.
Yeah.
Over 40 miles of wiring.
Those animatronics be intense.
They do. I mean,
there's a reason they don't do them anymore.
That's true. And I guess Deep Blue Sea was probably, we were talking about movies that they don't do like this, do more. Deep Blue Sea would fit this, I think.
Deep Blue Sea had animatronic snakes? No, sharks, not snakes.
Well, it's a movie about like humans with a animal villain.
It's a creature feature. They don't do those anymore.
They don't. The Meg.
Okay. Sure. That counts because Anaconda's as believable as the Meg. Sure. Yeah. Sure. So that counts.
The 2 large snakes seen in the film are actually animatronic. I said that are 40 feet, 5,000 pounds, and the other one was 25 feet, 1,500 pounds, and they called them Queen and Warrior.
Ugh.
Animatronics had names. And these are specifically green anacondas, which are North American, which are
black.
I don't know what the other color is, but the green anaconda is actually the second longest snake in the world. There's another one that's like above that one.
Okay.
So they should make a movie about that. It should be like Anaconda versus Anaconda.
That could be a twist in the next one. Could be a second snake.
Oh, you talking about in this one coming up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious.
It was in the Meg. It was the second Meg.
I wonder how this is gonna match up. I mean, they're not gonna be comparable because this one's gonna be a comedy. Another thing, anacondas in the film attack humans but not each other. In real life, anacondas practice cannibalism.
Yeah.
Female anacondas, which are larger, are known to consume smaller males.
Yeah.
Yuck. The blood monkeys that Cerrone throws at Terry and Danny were made of jelly and plum juice. Body count is 6.
Gross.
Plum, what did I say? Oh, jelly and plum juice. That's nasty. That's okay. That is all the random trivia that I want to share for this.
All right. So are you ready to get into our rating?
Yes. How many Nicole Kidmans are we giving the OG Anaconda?
I will give this 3.5 Nicole Kidmans.
I agree with you. It's not great.
No.
But I've watched this movie so many times.
Yeah.
There's no way I could say that it's like terrible.
Yeah. And I'll continue to watch it when it comes on TV and I feel like watching Anaconda.
I'm afraid to know how many times I've seen this movie.
It's been out for a while. I've seen it a lot.
I've seen it
out for a large portion of my life.
And it's one of those movies that they play on like Saturday and Sunday cable network television. Mm-hmm. And like I said,
not long.
It's not hour and a half. Yeah. It's by the time it getting. We almost to the end, so you might as well just complete it. Yeah. So yeah, I would say 3.5. Yeah. I feel like that's fair.
I think the snake stuff in this, I think, is still really good. Like they nail nail the animal horror aspect of the film.
Yes.
And I hope they at least do that in the next one.
My expectations for this 2025.
I mean, my expectations for the next one is going to be funny. Hopefully.
At least funny. Hopefully it's low. Funny. My expectations are low. Yeah. But it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. So that is our review for Anaconda. Come back in 4 weeks. No, not 4 weeks. 3 weeks for our review of.
Oh, it is 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Jeez.
Christmas time will be here.
Yeah.
For our review of Anaconda 2025.
My Anaconda.
We'll be seeing both.
Jay don't like when I do that.
Okay, so what are we watching next week?
We are finally going to be able to see Wake Up Dead Man. Yay. It is coming to Netflix on the 12th, something like that.
Yes.
So we'll be able to watch that. We wanted to watch it in theaters. That was going to be our Zootopia week, but it's 1.5 theaters because Netflix don't like movie theaters, which we talked about in our
get used to it
in our news. If you skipped right to the movie, go listen to our news bullets of the week where we talked about Netflix, but. We will be watching Wake Up Dead Man. It's got good reviews. Yes. It's got good feedback, and it's not been spoiled because I guess most of the world has not seen it.
No,
because it ain't in no movie theaters. So yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
it should be a good review. Let's do this. Let's guess. We don't know nothing about anything of this movie outside of a basic plot. Who is the killer? Who are your bets? Who's your bet?
I know who it is, but
what?
I
you got spoiled.
His name.
Oh.
I think it's going to be
because Josh Brolin is dead, right? He's our dead person.
I think it's going to be Josh O'Connor.
They keep talking about Josh O'Connor. I'm like, y'all are talking about him so much. It makes me think
because he's supposed to be the one that called Daniel Craig there, and I think the twist is going to be that he's the killer.
Okay.
Because they haven't done the Knives Out where the person who called him is the one who also is the murderer. They they kind of almost implied it would have been Janelle Monáe in the last one, but that was a twist of a twist.
Right.
So yeah, it would. Yeah. Yeah.
I did like that last one a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I'm going to go with Jeremy Renner.
Okay.
Just because.
Okay.
Why not? That's my calling.
Yeah.
I hope it's not Kerry Washington. Just because.
Yeah. I think it's Josh O'Connor or maybe Glenn Close.
That would be the unsuspecting one, right?
Yeah.
Glenn Close. Because I think Mila Kunis is a cop.
Yeah, she's a cop.
So she's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going. You said who again?
Josh
O'Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who's a priest.
Okay. And I'm going to go with Jeremy Renner. And I don't even know what character he is. Yeah. We'll see who's right.
All right. So that is our show. Thanks for listening. If you like our show, please share it. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on our website at vaguelynerdypodcast.com, where you can also leave us a voice message and we can play it on the show if it's nice. You can follow us on Threads and IG at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, Blue Sky and Twitter at Vaguely Nerdy Pod. You can reach us at vaguelynerdypodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening to us on a podcast app, you can watch our animated show on YouTube at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.